Hi Nathaniel, hi Kelly to the Willy. Thank you. My hair is a mess. Bro, last night. Oh, let me start the prediction before I start yapping. Okay, I'm starting the prediction. I said say nothing. Sorry. The freaky deaky kind of freaked me out a little bit. Hi Nirvana. Hi Pop Herder. Okay. Ooh, why am I nervous? Okay, I'm gonna pause it really quick. Or I'll just refresh this. Fuck this shit. I hope it's gonna be banger. I'm kind of scared for this map. Oh, that's the wrong thing. No one voted at NRG. Guys. Wait, there's like 20 minutes for actually maybe not even 20 minutes. I kind of started a little bit late. Oh wait, let me make sure the
So something completely new, where the initiator that you have that swap between Verno and Brock is going to be with the solo.
Standard compositions there for MIBR.
You have your doubts,
very
guys.
Mata versus Icebox matchup and how that plays out on those rules, right, Vance?
Definitely going to be a good one. And Icebox playing over the Jet instead of a Whaley,
Verno's
because he
out for
mentioned again with the
revenge.
Sentinels podcast. He
Oh,
doesn't
God.
like that agent yet, so he's going to stick to his tried and true.
Well, let's send
Dude,
this
put in
one
more
over to your
points,
casters
y'all.
to get the show
Remember
on the
when
road.
we
got
had
two
like
guys who
3
happen to be a
million
big
points on the
fan.
line?
Hi, wink, wink. It's Uber.
Hi Fred Bob, hi
and
Spidney.
Oh,
what is that?
Is that a euphemism, or like are we actually going to get a pie game today? Why is he
Surely
winking?
not.
Why are you? If it's
Surely
just,
no
if
one's
we're
going
actually
to
just
pie
going to
at
eat pie,
at
don't.
a pivotal moment like this.
Yeah.
400k, damn.
Well, I mean,
Where's the person
it
with
is an NRG game.
400k
By the way,
from Cali?
walk with me down this
And
garden
why aren't
path,
they
right?
betting?
Verno is kicked from NRG.
Hi
for
Brady, hi
Jack's
Anna.
notes, communication issues.
Hi, Jimmy.
Right? Goes and joins a
Hey, White
full
Choco
Brazilian
Mocha, thank you.
lineup, and then finds great success. Then
Oh my God, last
comes
night-
alive, almost enhances this team from what we saw
You
from
know
them
how,
at
like-
the start of stage 1. Okay?
And by the way, they've had
You know how
crazy
like I ended
reviews,
stream because I was like, oh, my body hurts. Like I'm getting like body pains. Also, I'm ending the prediction in like I'll give it like a little bit.
Against a squad that he looked so promising
Never mind.
in the offseason
5,
that NRG had
4,
before, and then the
3,
failures during kickoff now
2,
on MIBR, who look like
1.
in Americas.
Still haven't qualified for playoffs yet. Why? That is why they're here. Already, Icebox has got deep into more.
Wait, he's deep in that bitch. What the hell?
Enough to rip the skin off your bones.
Yeah. Okay, I just didn't expect
Does not feel
EG to
comfortable taking that fight just yet, wants to regroup with
to
the
do
rest
all
of the
that.
team, does have to be confident
because
about
Crew
when
was
this
3-0 in the
retake
season, so I was like, oh,
with one
surely this is
flag
like a
as well,
even.
though currently he's
What the
just in
hell?
position for the flank.
The can
Again,
just
trap
oh,
player in
yeah.
Ethan's way in this.
No
No way
teleport.
around this. Listen, those old knees, Ethan, won't get you there.
There you go.
Has to clear it. Now, Cortez
I know.
knows there's a timer. Jeez, this is the last player I want to be running into with a pistol round. I'm not going to lie, but Ethan is
Oh.
sharp with it. Mata's even low as well. Mata's able to emerge here from Garage and finds his third of the round. Verno tucked. Old Nemesis is approaching him. He can sense it. Has to win the fight here against someone. He does.
Whoa,
Ethan will bring him to heel. And
that got a little scary.
A pretty important couple of kills in that round.
And I'm going to tell you, we're going to need a lot
Okay,
more.
yesterday I
of
ended
that
stream
kind
because
of
I was
stuff
like,
from
oh, my
Ethan
body.
as this
Whoa,
series
whoa, whoa,
progresses, but
whoa.
specifically when he's playing the Yoru right
Mana,
now.
what are we
on
doing
Ethan.
here?
Energy picking into this map. I thought they were going to
my
surely
body
just
was
go
hurting.
back
I was
to
getting like
Mata
body
on the Neon.
pains.
Last time they
And so I
played
ended
Haven,
stream and
he
it just
was
got
on
like
that boat. He dropped a
exponentially
cool 30
worse.
bomb against Crew.
Bro, everything
Opted
hurts
into
so
the
bad.
double
Are on point. Let's go.
He's been on point so far, but
Everything hurt. Like
previously, the other games on Yoru in this
I
stage
had
one,
not
he's
felt that
ranking
sick since
quite
I
low
got
in the
COVID last
hierarchy
year.
of Yorus. low enough that in average damage per round, he's 11 out of 12.
And I'm like,
He
I'm
needs
just like
to play
crying
like
from
each
pain. It
Kevin.
hurts so
The
bad.
only
Like
thing
I
that we
was
know
brushing my
is
teeth and
a
I was like,
serious contender on the stage.
"Oh."
So look at the limbo down to that trap wire, you're saying.
And like literally was asking. I was like fiending for vitamin
MIBR
C
not most successful pistol, and yes,
from all
as
my
FNS
friends. I was
pointed
like,
out,
"Do you have vitamin
duels
C?
of NRG are the
Do you
ones
have
that
vitamin C?
have
Do
the
you have
impact
vitamin
on the
C?"
kill
And then
feed.
one of my friends was like, "I can go
Smarter
get
here
it
for
for you." And I
first
was like,
contact in a decent
"Please."
spot for it. A little bit
Please
wayward,
do.
maladroit shots, but Som is there to back him up. The high-low swing. It's more than MIBR were prepared to deal with.
And then they got it
FNS
for
was
me.
tucked there anyway.
And then I went to, I like could barely sleep because I was in so much pain and I already like took Advil and everything. And I woke up this morning and I was like, holy fuck, I actually feel alive. Like I still feel a little bit of pain.
That doesn't connect with Martin, was able to take the fight out in the
Oh,
open.
oh.
Backs up here.
Oh.
Broken Som with the second wave. Down to young Verno. Som cleans him up very nicely. Now the
Almost
controllers
a
getting involved in
flawless.
RG. It's a great start on the map.
Yeah,
We've
like
not
I
seen
just have
from them
a little bit of
here in stage one
soreness
at all.
and like pains in random places.
they were able
but it's
to
not
recover
bad.
all the intended weapons. There was a lot of shuffling there from
Oh,
energy for a second, and I
from
thought
what,
they were
Alpha?
accidentally just going to keep the stinger. But
Yeah,
they
I
got
don't know
all of the
why,
best
like,
weapons
it didn't
out
even
of it. It was a
happen.
very clean round. They understood that MIBR were eventually going to execute.
My body just
into
feels
that
really
siege
tired right
when they
now.
shut it down. He's already had 3 players.
But I was like, bro, I was
Clean
like
the
crying
subs
and I
to
was
really
like,
ask
I
for
have
the
so much
energy
shit to
team
do
were
this week. I
desperate
can't
need
be
of a
sick.
win.
And then Colin's looking at me like,
Especially after the trouncing that they were the victims of against
because there's nothing
last
like
week.
anyone can do about it.
The most decisive game that we've seen all of stage 1 so far.
And I expected them to pick Lotus in this
Yeah.
series, but maybe that's why. It was such an
I felt
abysmal
bad
showing
too
for
because
them.
we had people
Marlo
over.
Always
Oh.
equipped to succeed. That smoke there in lobby lets him get up there for free.
Why does he have intentions of sticking around? He
Like I
does,
tried
because the
sitting
dark cover
and like
placed in addition
just
to the
being
cloud
with
burst who's doubled up
our friends that were
Saw
over,
at the
and I was like,
moment in Suwa, what a
I
start
gotta
to the
go.
season for NRG.
I gotta
Good
go.
chance to capture early momentum.
It's pretty easy,
Strong
Sam.
control by finesse as well. This has got MIBR in a tough position as we enter the mid-round.
Another great
Just
start
make
for
sure
Som.
the
Coming to this game,
file
the highest
code is
ACS of any
correct.
controller player in Americas. The shining light for this NRG star for so many of these games.
This is just a cam off.
Remember, they're not out of the contention for playoffs either. It's just
Where is he looking?
a much rockier climb for them.
Look at this energy. They are in no way convinced they need to leave this A site. A lot to do with finesse. He's got the cam watching in towards the site, just peeking back and forth,
Wait.
making sure that no one is walking up on him in the
They
corner.
left
and
B?
hopefully
30
he can
seconds
catch
left.
the right timing for his sake. And yeah, that is Verno.
Oh my god. No way they don't know.
Time for the lead here to step up and find his one.
That's all he needed.
I know,
He
a little
only
bit-
needed one. I got
Wait.
scared. I got scared, but he got it. He got it. He got it.
We're not reliving that fracture moment there at Tree.
Oh.
That's fine. Okay, might be. I get the spike down here. NRG. Again, distributed north and south here, 2 and 2. Channels able to catch Som
Ew.
out. That's a huge
The
pick
fuck?
here for this retake scenario. Harder now for NRG to break their way in.
Hey, Banner.
Got a bit of this util. Brock still carrying most of those abilities.
It does have that recon going to go through with the flash.
Big flash.
Ooh, beautiful.
Kurose had no chance to respond on that. MIBR forced into pure
Ooh.
post-plant here
Adam.
from Long. With the TP across from Shannon, but I think he was heard. Mara,
Adam.
it's an easy one.
Yeah.
Cannot fight his way out of Cubby. Nicely done from NRG. Methodical.
I squid you
Could have been
balls. Hi,
interrupted there as
Ryo.
FNS only went 1 for 1. But a nice completion. 3 Vandals maintained.
That was nicely done from Mata, just
All
adding
of
a
us
few
family get to the
additional
bathroom just for
seconds
nothing.
of
Come on,
wait
be
time
fine.
to
5
that
minutes later.
reflank into C long. He got that perfect
Oh, that's
window
weird.
where Shannon
You know
really
what I was
believed
about to say?
no one was actually going
Are you
to
on your
push him
period?
from that angle. Good effort from him to get that initial kill.
Because that's happened to me on my period. Like, I'm just dry heaving for like 30 minutes in the middle of the night for no reason because of my period. But then I was like, wait,
Fantastic standing.
you're a man. Hi, Earth Theory.
Exactly the kind of start that you're looking for. There's some really fun old rivalries in this game as well. As Brock and Verno were
I'm
the
not sure then.
standout initiator players in challenges
Wow.
coming into this year. And often rivals in that sort of MXS Oxygen matchup we got to see play out a fair bit. These guys know each other quite well.
They've gone back and forth plenty of times over the past couple years. Look at this double setup with Mata taking point, taking the contact,
How
and
could
going
they
to
do
dash
that
away.
to
Once
women?
MIBR go in. They will never expect something
Hi,
top
Ivy.
left.
And that's Link smoked out behind NRG, and it looks like Brock has walked in past it.
You know, ever since I started using like an actual camera for streaming, I don't know how it is like. I don't know any really good webcams.
We do have a light on the spy cam, and FNS wants to reassume this
Oh,
position, but
I didn't even see it because I was like doing stuff, and then Kelly was like, "Oh, I don't think this game is gonna be like the games are gonna go into Jenny's set," and I was like, "What?"
Make this 5v4 retake quite easy. Ethan
And
is
then I just saw like
There's no trip to cover it. Cortesia is down.
I think I saw the ace.
There's a boatload
The
of
Astra
util to play
Ace.
with here.
From Superman,
Flashes galore.
but I didn't really see anything else.
Controller util as well.
Man, they are taking their time, waiting for Ethan, expecting a potential re-push. Didn't actually come, but they've got enough time now to go for the full retake. Finesse adds a second to the tally.
Love that from FNS. He has a crack from backside and is able to find his second kill. He's picking them apart here. Even through that dark cover. Takes a step out, eventually wall full. But honestly, pretty clean behind the ears of NRG been so far. That's MIBR down to a half by. For 4 rounds in the pocket on defense here on Haven. It's a dream start.
That was patient, calculated, lovely stuff from NRG here early on. Their economy beginning to build even further. I mean, at this point, they can't even build much more. They're damn near on cap.
Oh, what the?
And so now, at any point
Cheating?
in the game, too, MIBR.
Icebox drunk or what? I see him CT spawn looking.
I don't think he's had any libations just yet.
I'm a little sick right now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm coughing so much.
I don't think that's his style at all.
It doesn't really seem like a...
We
He
got
doesn't seem like the
shit-talking
player that I find at the club, honestly.
Yeah, I know. And that happens off
Rooting
camera,
for
so we
NRG.
don't see those kills come in from FNS, but he's able to peek into backside and find 2. So it might just be that Icebox is a little bit slow on the uptake.
Am I freaking out? Is he blinking with his eyes closed?
FNS being able to peer in and...
I was like, okay, am I stupid and his eyes are actually open? I think his eyes are closed and he's
And
blinking.
honestly, NRG have been pretty slow, right? They have their double stack on the high ground inside the B
Espa,
side.
dude, if he was shit-talking Espa, we'd have beef.
Issues. They didn't feel the need to get over
I don't know what I
south
have
about
right
controlling
now.
the garage space and weren't taking early fights against this, you know, weird buy with pistols and stingers mixed in.
Yeah. I was
Honestly,
like,
just pretty
oh
textbook.
my god, I just spilled.
At some point here, MIBR are going to have to be concerned that NRG could bring an AWP into the mix at any given point. They have more than enough money to do it. Actually, right now, they're bringing in Odin in the hands of Brock. This is one of the maps where you can fall victim to some obnoxious spam angles when you're on attack.
Probably how. I've been
get
drinking
into
a lot of
sewer,
coffee instead. Thank you for
trying
the
to
6
get
months,
into
Dad.
garage.
Thank you.
But NRG, yeah, regardless, yeah, NRG,
He's
they've done
Icebox, he could do anything.
a fantastic job controlling the map with this Yoru. Ethan has been pushing up for free on A multiple times. He's going to do it again at the opening of this round. And it's allowing NRG to stack up towards basically 4 players in the vicinity.
FNS knows he has to clear the stealth drone there. He can't quite see it, but he found it. Cyber Cage with a slow MIBR. Now, they haven't made any moves in that garage direction, but Cortesia hasn't really been that player that we've seen so far this stage. He's been quiet, 0-4.
How are you?
Not the headshot dispenser we're used to seeing. And would you like an invitation to the Broctagon, Cortesia?
By the way,
Broctagon?
Ethan just got his second gate crash, thrown all the way back into A site now.
Yes,
the rest of NRG, they are just still
Adam.
stacked up exactly where MIBR are at. They have no reason to adjust their positions.
Feels like they've had advance notice on all of this so far this game. Passive angle for FNS, but a cloud
Yes,
is going out.
sir.
Might be able to cross
I'm
to the
saying,
side. Ethan
if
knows
this game
he
goes too
sees
long,
it
I'm
all.
closing it.
Fights for disruption here. Maybe emerge at the back of the side from that dimensional drift now. He appears and Icebox just ceases to exist. Clone out here. Cortesia just takes the clone and flashed as a result. What are we watching here? NRG came to play, folks, Inferno
Fighting back.
has to against his old team, but it's going to be a tough climb from here. On the side they are. Artisan's able to find Brock. It is the Bladestorm that claims the breach, and now it's up to Verno. 1 versus 2. Dealing with the Jet Ult. He's gotten himself 1 and some util, perhaps. Som knows he's got to leave the spike.
Does get it to half at the very least.
And there's still time. Som can get this done. He goes for a full stick. And
No, wait, I'm surprised he stuck it.
kills. Gets the old team. And you can't tell me that didn't feel good.
No better way for MIBR to get on
yeah,
the board
XG is today.
than Inferno to clutch
XG,
that out
Coachella.
after Ethan did all of this good work, collecting all of that information after controlling A long for the first half of that round, allowing NRG to be stacked up at the right sites, comes in, collects 2, and it's not enough. What a clutch.
Oh, XG's at 11 p.m. though.
Such a subdued celebration there for Verno. He's got to know that there's a heck of a lot more of those moments
Mayday.
required.
My way.
Already a bit of a deficit to make up on this attack side for MIBR. Okay, we're running headlong into each other now, apparently. Mana traded out, Give It Artisine takes a ton of damage, and Verno that found the wallbang kill, and someone wants to commit to this. NRG are hungry for the fights, and he and FNS double up for 2. Verno always seems to be there, the Wyatt always seems to be present.
The confidence!
Jeez, Brock has had to push quickly on the side. He doesn't want to get caught outside of it.
Authentic ass burp.
That Cybercage is going to come down, and he'll have to deliver. Creeping up, 2 players, good, and it's caught Tezea getting into the game. And once again, it's this man leading the way for his new team.
I thought
he knew he was about to get lit up by that neural theft.
I thought
and
Puto was
just
gonna fight that, I
stood
can't lie.
ready to take that duel as soon as the dark cover dropped. Serious confidence exuding from Verno at the moment. Stepping up back-to-back rounds. 4K into 3K. They still haven't been able to put a lid on this NRG economy. It got so out of control from winning the bonus round that they can just keep buying and buying and buying. It's still such an uphill climb for MIBR. They've gotten up those first steps.
Cortezea with his first.
Oh wait, those were the
map.
trips I was gonna
Up until this
steal.
point, actually beating out Icebox in terms
maybe
of
not that
ACS
one?
on this team. Had a quite a game in
But
comparison
like the
so far. He's a
placement.
rolling thunder hitting on towards his ace side now. It's still going to unseat things a little bit for Brawl, but the backup's there. Artisine and Verno once again are in position. And it's someone who could only guess as to where MIBR are set up, and he does not find purchase.
Wait, did I not scan him?
Going off, but the player wasn't illuminated just yet.
I am.
3 on 4.
You guys
NRG
request
with
Beanie a lot. I think I've
this
listened to
flank.
all of their songs.
Could try to draft over this if he intends on doing so. Or
I think they're just done.
Opt for the save.
Yeah, these last couple of rounds have
Sunday
been
is
pretty
very goaded.
just draining on that economy that NRG built up, going 4 and 0
Philippines
initially in this game.
mentioned.
Now it looks like they'd rather let things go. On the horizon as well, yet another ultimate for Verno. It feels like it was only a couple rounds we last saw that. Since then, he
Dude,
got
that trip
7 or 8
barely
kills.
missed him.
That's not an exaggeration either. He popped off.
They're going to have an opportunity now, MIBR, to really get the snowball
Let me
going. If they
see.
can get an orb
Let me
into his
see
hands on
their
this next round. Mata just
discovery.
wants to deal some damage. He does have a fair amount of money still. I mean, I think honestly Energy had enough cash that they could have tried to prod at that a little bit, but they're going to play it quite safe in this
Zeros.
instance.
Good tuck here for Ethan.
Yeah, just couldn't get out in time. That was a fast trade from Artzin IGL for MIBR.
You guys have requested Cherry on top
Did
a
he have a
lot.
gate crash set up there?
Yeah, he
That's
did. He
one
was
I
trying to get out. Yeah,
know
he
the
just did.
most.
Yeah,
Could have been a teleport off in time. He was mid-air hitting the button, but just wasn't out in time.
Could have been a big difference maker in such a round.
That
Still,
guy's
Rolling
lucky.
Thunder gets MIBR what they were looking for. And like I said, they're about to cycle into another Initiator
He's going
ultimate
good,
because Verno is
Zeros.
12 and 4.
MIBR, they go for that early stun over towards A long, but they're still just typically not opting to actually pressure that side of the map. They're putting way more emphasis towards Garage Sword B, and well, I mean, Icebox, he tried to go in fast. He wanted to get the dash up draft to gain space.
Got held
Not
up.
able to do so.
Okay, Pearson TP'd onto the top box here inside his own smoke. Now chooses to emerge, but they were waiting for him. Mata, though, sharp as attack. Is able to deal with both Artisine and Aspas. We still have the issue, though, of the defuse that has to occur. 3 up here for MIBR. And Verno is ranging far and wide. He's found Ethan. And now can shore things up, keeping an eye on B from Min. Shenum's anchored here. And he's had a slow start, too, but that was so crucial.
Now it's all on Mata. Time has dwindled significantly. Making
has to ace.
footsteps, he's making sound. He knows that he has no chance but to save the weapon. Shenum has stabilized things for MIBR. Backside with some excellent movement.
Wait,
in
they
that 1
still have
versus
money
2.
though. You know that's crazy.
Finding both kills in lovely fashion.
Whoa.
MIBR had gotten
What the?
right back into the game, putting energy in an uncomfortable position. Mata
I think
trying
he
to
hit the
touch
top
cells.
of the
Okay.
B main
And will
entrance.
barely survive.
And just like that, the game is even. 4 rounds in a row for MIBR, answering a red-hot start from NRG. At this point, you've got to be calling a timeout, right? There's an opportunity here to confer.
Cinema.
Get your boy Mike's in their ears. These last couple of rounds we've seen MIBR maintain that same meticulousness early in these rounds. And the openers have been pretty superb.
At that time, they just sent that early utility and slammed.
Okay, I can't
B.
lie.
They just had a great post-plant setup, and you really have to give credit to Shannon.
They started
backside.
losing after he was
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
been
is that supposed to
silent up
doing?
until that moment, but that 2-piece was lovely. The second kill on
That's why I was like,
skating
oh.
around.
We're-
backside gone.
oh,
Just little
that's a
sidestep
crazy
the
thing
right,
to say.
comes back in for that clean second duel. That was well played.
Thank you, Nold.
As we get out of the timeout here, you know, I'm still
I just want
looking
the
to see
team
if
with
at some
Euro to
point
win.
Energy are going to try to bring in.
Ethan
It
is
hasn't happened yet.
taking up an insane
That
amount
is
of
something
space.
that
I
I feel
can't
they
lie.
could get a lot of value with this comp. It's sort of akin to what we've been seeing Cloud9 do with the op on Pearl when they've been running that Jet Yoru. How you can control the map so easily with one of your duelists having that weapon stacking up elsewhere. And to be fair, they've been getting away with it a bit because Ethan has been able to get free space in A long on the majority of
Fading
these
a lot
rounds,
now, but
you can
I
really
still like
further
it. I
extend
like that like my
when you
roots
have
aren't
the operator.
super
They've had good enough cash.
noticeable,
Regardless, though,
if that makes sense.
I think the main point in this round going in is just looking at these ultimates. Energy going to be putting emphasis on those. Ethan has the Dimensional Drift. Brock has the Hunter's Fury. I'm expecting to see
Abracadabra,
and then the lasers being shot at them by the Sova.
Yep.
The classic 1-2.
And last time we saw Ethan with the Dimensional Drift, he was on the B side. Went gong, popped out, got a kill instantly. There's more than happy
Oh
to
my
get
God, he's on the Avori.
This time, of course,
Wait,
he'll be
I don't know if
close
I like
take
this.
first contact, look to try and gate crash out.
Oh,
Gets the kill.
never mind, my
That
bad.
is exactly perfect. That's what you're looking for from your Yoru in those early defensive exchanges. He also had regen shield, so that's back to 25. And
What
Mata
an off
does the same.
angle,
The
bro.
duelists are getting busy.
They've both just been taking advantage of the fact that they have the get out of jail free cards, playing in off angles, taking those early duels, willing to engage with the enemies and knowing that they can escape. It's just exactly what they want to do with this comp, and you're doing this on a day where Ethan is starting off hot in the server. That is crucially important.
Here's that Hunter's Fury now. Brock just want to make it impossible for MIB to have a
Yes.
play. Look at this. MIBR have taken 3 kills and just playing away from any
course.
opportunity to
Wait,
trade.
I really wanna
Not
play
one
it
of those
today.
kills is tradable.
It's so much more fun on
Out
the
of the timeout,
PC.
Mike really gave them the win your 1v1 strat.
30
Great
seconds
call,
left.
great call by the coach. It worked.
I mean, in
Both
fairness,
of them winning their duels, Ethan and Mata, now just closing the vice grip on MIBR, who really have no hope of getting this spike down.
On cooldown.
they've been just picked apart this round, and they've barely seen where
I
their
didn't know we could
assailants
beat
are.
the game though. I feel like now I want to beat the game.
Allow them to get the spike down,
Ooh.
and then simply
Oh.
kill everyone after. Well, okay, hold on. I was heavy sweating for a second, but no, that's okay. We'll give you a nice little consolation
No,
gift, and then
it's not
we'll
even
clean
like
you up with
the
these.
fact that
I've seen
it's
this composition
and
pop up
it's
not
literally
only on
the
this
exact
map, but
same
also
game on
on
the PC.
Pearl,
It's just
right?
that like
Cloud9
my
are also
brain
running
can't.
that Jet
I don't
Yoru
remember which
style.
buttons
Again,
are for what
On defense,
on
you
the
take your
Switch.
pick, safely get off the angle, ideally take a kill with you. It's a really safe way for NRG to play pretty far forward at the start of these rounds without being punished for it. It's all about the timing of that gate crash, though. Maybe you feel like MIBR could start trying to play around the timing of that expiring. It's only, what, 30 seconds?
Oh my god, bro. I'm nice right now.
15 and 3?
Yep, 15 and 3.
I mean, the Haven seems to be his map, if we're being honest. That being said, he's had a lot of maps where Mata's looked pretty insane this year. If you're going to give him his just due, Ethan is more than willing and happy again to just play forward.
And now it's conditioned. You have to use a piece of util on that spot every other attack round.
I love the story so far. It's super interesting. I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
you
like
don't want to play retake on this side.
all that happening. I thought it was just like a casual little
It's dangerous
game.
to anchor against the Armageddon, though, Wyatt. It
Oh.
could be risky. Icebox has already gotten himself into hell. Mata's going to have to move here, and he just inches back away from it. So Armageddon doesn't really get any value. But Verno knows a little special delivery in this corner could definitely have stunning impact. And NRG pulling away.
Stunning impact.
That triple player stack looked like it really just got
I get
dismantled
it.
by one great flash from Artson and then the dash through the cloudburst from Icebox back site. And the standard stuff to get into the A site when you have the jet breach. Energy seems to just be fully caught and blinded up. I think forced out of the way maybe by the fault line. We'll have to see on the replay, but it was nothing out of the ordinary.
And this is what it's like to play on the A side as a defender. If you can't get ahead
This
of
is
the
like
plant,
their third
you
save.
get forced out of the side by Armageddon in this case, and also being down by 2 players. It's a 3-gun save, more often than not.
It's so annoying.
Nicely hit there for MIBR, and again, we're looking for that little bit
That's
of
the
pace
only
from
thing
them
I
at the
don't
start of
like
the round
about
to
Haven
get
is
an
that
edge.
A is so hard to retake.
Yeah, I think they're finding a lot of success just straight up accelerating and hitting sites, trying to re-clear things in the mid-round and play too slowly, contacting around the map into a double duelist when your only tool for reconnaissance is the stealth drone. That's just not enough. But yeah, it's just the salvos into the flash. Yeah, salvos into the flash. dashed out the cloudburst.
I'm
Standard stuff
surprised
to
they
get into
ulted
A.
that late into
Energy
the
was
round.
really caught off
Might
by
as
it,
well
even
just
though they
use it
had
for
the read. They had
post,
the
I
right amount of
feel.
players stacked there to try
But
and
I guess
nullify
it
that
worked.
hit.
It's simple, but it's not necessarily easy. Not against a team like NRG who've turned up today. 5 defense side rounds on the board. Mata firing just like his last outing on this map where he dropped 30.
I must wait a moment.
It was kickoff for those keeping track at home.
Stealth drone going to clear out front sight, so Icebox can try and gain some space. Look at this again, NRG. They have rotated so fast. They have 3 players back sight.
They've got to back Icebox up.
Oh my god.
He gets paranoid here, Wyatt. It's all about backing the duelist here. Ethan's dimensional drift is going to allow him to wrap very, very far behind the setup for MIBR.
They're
They've
just
got to be aware
waiting.
of it. Icebox now looks for a timing, makes a swing on FNS counts. There's an out drone coming in over the top right now, and Ethan also is starting to pressure from C long.
Drone?
MIBR have to batten the hatches, and Kodose has gone down. It's a blade storm now being drawn forth from Icebox, but it's
Oh.
only one for him, and it's on down to Genom. 33 health and a dream. He's got to be ready for a swing on his left.
Nice.
It comes on in.
Okay,
Marta
I was-
secures a 6 for NRG.
I don't know about that drone.
Realize
I was like,
if they make noise somewhere, they're hitting that site, and they are flooding in straight away to fight together. Juxtaposed to the last round, they all got backside, but this time they actually won out the duels. And it helps too when you have Ethan just sprinting behind MIBR in the dimensional drift.
What is
getting
frying
that
right
front
now?
drop way earlier than he
You
typically
could do
would
it
be
for
able
real?
to.
There were players
Let's
from
see
MIBR
squid jiggle balls and
garage
Decisive
door watching that flank angle, but
2026.
of course he defeats it entirely by being invisible.
This has been a very straight up, honest half of Valorant.
Okay,
Just
you know what?
hit the sites and run in and defend them.
After that last series, I could use a cleanse.
Oh.
Absolutely banged out by Genom there.
Rare that that's been the case. He's usually
Oh
been the
wait,
one
they put trips on A.
those first bloods up until that point.
And that plan of get a safe defense side kill and fall back now is starting to crumble here for NRG.
It looks like they want to try and re-clear mid, get some information. Rocket's a long way to play off of short
I don't really
and
have a favorite team.
Cortezia takes his time, getting down lower, gets the neural theft.
I'm just here for the vibes.
Information into the tripwire. This is dangerous right now.
Anti-jet trips are up.
Ooh.
Zine gets hammered here with the paranoia and couldn't do anything about it. Marta's low, but FNS is here. He's hit by the paranoia as well. Icebox saw everything behind the boxes, but doubles back. Marta on the corner, sees his elbow, and Verner's able to clean him up there with the salvos. Straightforward
Wait.
stuff here for MIBR. No nonsense Valorant, and it's an even game.
Brock just
12
full
rounds.
said that, I can't
was a
lie.
meat and potatoes half of honest to God Valorant
Sustenance.
gameplay. Mata and Ethan stepping up. I mean, look at this. It is just 2 of the best that we have had in America's challengers that have been called up. 2 rookies this year that are
Ew.
topping the board for either side. You have Mata
fuck?
sitting at a cool 16-4, Verno 15-6. They were rivals and challengers, briefly
Yes.
teammates
Hi,
at the
Miko.
beginning
Hi,
of this
Golden
year,
Boy.
and they're back to being rivals.
All right, getting what we asked for from this map, one we haven't seen from NRG for quite some time, but they are giving as good as they get, folks. Stick around. More to come from Haven, our first map of this last series of the week, after the break.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie. Use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat. Red Bull gives you wings.
Rude ass human. The hell?
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Hi, Mama. Six to 6. Hi, Bliss. My mom sniffles like that for no reason. Okay, I'm sick. What the hell? Oh my god, there's so many new bundles. Look at the head. Yeah. What can I say though? I play Valorant for a living. Thank you.
We're deadlocked after a lively first heart of Haven action here in this match between NRG and MIBR. Marta leading the way for NRG, and Verno against his old teammates, turning up 15 for 6.
True.
Showing maybe there's a bit of acrimony
you
here.
don't
in
only
this
just watch it, you
with
put
some
up
of his
with
former
it.
compatriots. But he's been cool, calm, and collected, and he stood up where, honestly, the normal stalwarts for this MIBR team have been a little quiet.
The entire team was down and out. They had lost the anti-bonus. They were down 0-4. Verno brought them back into it with that 1 versus 4 clutch. And now to start the second half, they want to go for aggressive look down mid. Icebox claims that second to get his team the man advantage.
Bro, he did not want to leave. His teammates were like, yo, get out. Nice work, though. 2 NRG
Wait,
players
no smokes?
handled. Verno,
No
15 more than enough
smokes?
there as players cross it into a lobby and then back out with the insertion of Marta. Just
Are
in
you
case
happy
there was
with
a
your life?
peak.
Um.
And now what's the plan? Back to C?
At this point for MIBR,
Yeah.
they can take things nice and slow. Play for that 4 versus 3 retake.
Yeah.
Just grouped up, stacked towards A with...
I would like to not be sick right now, though. That would be
Massive look
very
B.
pogchamp.
All right.
Mhm.
Can we see this potential Rookie of the Year candidate thwart this NRG pivot to the B side of the map? He scared him off. They headed him garage instead.
When you have that Taeho breach, you have a lot more util for a retake like this on a pistol round than you normally would with other comps. They have great tools here to use. The fault line just came back up for Artzin. You have the salvos for Verno. Looking good for MIBR right now.
Antonis is ahead of it here. Quick
Whoa.
Dives deep. MIBR
Whoa.
NRG. It's down to Mata. 44 points of health. And yeah, he hears a pitter patter, a little feet getting out of that C site, and he realizes he is severely outnumbered. Icebox waits for him, takes his second, and gets MIBR, that crucial pistol.
Yeah, Amada wanted to take a timing there, but it ends up looking a little bit foolish when he's the last one left, slowly working his way back into that 1
No, that's what I was
versus
just
4.
thinking.
It
Like,
all
we
just started off
feel like
with
magnets
MIBR
right now.
running an aggressive pistol round
Boom.
strat on defense, and I do want to take a mental note of the fact that on attack too, they ran a pretty cheeky strat where they had that wrap all the way through B, split C from 3 angles, so they are clearly coming into this game with some hooked up set pistol strats to try and throw NRG off.
NRG pushed and pulled them a lot around the map and ended up at C.
Wait, I believe Mata Ace is
MIBR
here.
still grouped in B League.
Right, early stealth drone is going to come out from MIBR towards long. Mess is having a fun time shooting at as the rest of the team try and work their way through garage. Standard needs to be broken. I was time with the outlaw, but
Damage done. Som very low. Ethan
It's
also
fucked
chunked.
because he can't see
by the
it, but we
clone,
can
honestly,
see
took
it.
the brunt
Dangerous.
of the damage.
Icebox has to just huddle here. Cloud bursts off that recon, and Ethan, apropos of nothing as far as I can tell. Headshot by Icebox as he tries to step up onto C. This really
Hey, that's like the second time they've just spectated him trying to kill the turret.
Som ever the patient one. Zen-like trance as he sits here in window.
Zen-like trance.
It's unlikely to come.
Mata is a player on NRG with an upgrade. It actually did bring him down to sub 1k credits, which could end up mattering against this outlaw if it's carried over into this next round, and it should be.
I mean, FNS can only shoulder peek so many times. He has to
30 seconds
try and generate something there for NRG. Not sure what it was supposed to be, having a classic against a outlaw. But A for effort. Here's Verno. And he'll be chilling. May not expect the second player to be so quick on the heels
maybe I
of
should just
Mata.
stop talking.
You'll know about it now as the salvo here will deny a plant. Som has 10 seconds to get it down, and Verno comes out of nowhere. Great reactions from Som, but his position very obvious. Cortazea pats the stats a little.
And now bear in mind as MIBR are taking the
Oh,
lead
thank
here
you,
after
Fushak. I
shutting
try
down
really,
0-4,
really
by the way.
hard.
Just one map
I
win
do
will
have a
guarantee them a
Pinterest.
spot in the playoffs, but obviously past that, winning every match is important for getting the champions points.
I love Pinterest. I love
That plays out
Pinterest.
later
I
in the
love
year,
like
as the 4 best teams in the region
all the
try to
content that
qualify for
I
that tournament.
consume
match
is like my
has a lot
favorite
of weight to
fashion
it regardless,
vloggers.
But this map specifically for
I
MIBR.
love them.
Stage 1 has a lot of weight when we start to
Oh,
look
that's
towards
the
the end of
biggest
year. It's not
compliment
just
ever.
about
Thank
Toronto.
you.
This is a very competitive league. And this group, to be fair, hyper competitive.
And so Mata has got his full armor, but it's resulted in Psalm only having a Guardian at the moment. Cortez going to feel the pressure flashed up. Recon comes in, and he knows that he just has to retreat, play for this full retake right now.
Now, MIBR are not going to have the option to
Take
wrap
that
their
space. I know you want
seal
to.
for quite some time, if at all. They're just not in position for it.
Now they're going to be waiting for Icebox as well to rotate all the way over. He was playing pretty deep in A long. Celtron going to get some information. Backside for Verno.
This util is getting a little bit thin for MIBR. They've got to actually do something with it.
Actually spend
Get back in backside, but they just haven't found an actual timing window to do it.
way too much time on Pinterest.
They've snipped him out. He is in serious trouble.
He takes a little bit of damage. There's nothing to write home about now, but here come MIBR flooding to the back of the side. It's already a ghost fighting purchases. Som, his head rolls. Beautiful stuff. Berner just steps up, takes the fight, and Mata has to make use of the recon there.
No.
What a bonus for MIBR. Such an unlikely scenario. And Cortezea gets to finish the job.
They all lined
This
up
is all swing
too.
out together.
Thank
Every
you,
single
Zeros.
player on NRG was trying to spam, and how could you blame them?
Yeah,
They had
anytime
the
I'm in
better
a
weapons,
Discord
they had
call
the
with
recon coming
anyone,
through
or
into
like
that
taking a
dark
meeting,
cover. Credit to
or
MIBR
on
for
FaceTime,
expending all the utils
I'm
to
on
get Psalm
Pinterest.
out of the dark
Because I
cover.
feel like I
The
just
rest
need
of
to
his
do
team just
something. Like, you know
hung
when
him
you're in a
out to
Discord call and
dry.
someone's talking to you? Like, I'm not gonna
Arthur's
lie,
the best
sometimes
that
I'm
he
like just
can.
like jumping around in the range
MIBR just swinging
on Valorant.
together, all three of them.
But I've reverted to Pinterest. Leave the 18 months,
Cortezea
Jess. Thank you.
hyped up for good reason. Like you said, came into this game as the highest average
It's
ACS
great, 'cause,
player
like,
on MIBR.
there's no-
Crazy to think about.
There's no
Rookie debut year,
toxicity.
you've got
I think the
GOAT
only thing I don't
Icebox
like
on
is
your
that they're
team.
allowing
He's just
AI
been that
images.
good. He hasn't had a lot of
But I feel
time
like
to,
it's not hard to tell when it
at least
is.
in this game, find his
I
moments,
didn't
but
realize they
steps
did
up
it
when
for like
necessary.
a couple months
Mata
though.
gets a fight taken
I was
out
like,
of him.
surely
Darren
not.
Shenham holds the line. He drops down. Slightly expected angle. This time it's a completion on the kill. And that's rough for NRG. I mean, MIBR showing they can take these frags and fall off the lines just as easily. It's only stingers here for NRG. And they've got a contact into so much of the map.
Vanessa's trying his best to get some space towards Sewer, does put the cam there, so passive info gain will be aware if anyone from MIBR are pushing all
I
the way
wonder if they
out
know
of
there's a
A.
trip on B.
Are they going to push through Garage?
Yeah, there were a lot of pings all the way up into the spawn. Fault line coming through now.
They're not going anywhere.
NRG, they are just stuck in this choke. Icebox still with that outlaw towards long as well.
Cortezea actually falls back over to the C site here, so the way through Garage is paved. Artisan gets off the angle. Those stingers are a little bit scary at this range, and so he tries to call things off here with an aftershock. Shenham just swings out into the fight.
30 seconds.
But the re-peak there for Artisan is good. Verno
Whoa.
composure to deliver MIBR
Whoa.
a flawless second half.
Oh, they were in complete control of that round. A lot of credit to Art Zin, the utility from his breach there, just stifling NRG.
I normally don't scream. If I scream, it's because it's always when I'm playing a game. I whiff. I'm in a situation where like my butt is clenched.
And then we try to go out top garage, chase him down, and aftershock, they're stuck. And then immediately after that, MIBR just re-swing into them, found them with the superior weapons. That was really well played.
But I also don't think I'm gonna
MIBR
scream
breach,
today. My voice
IGL,
is like
flex,
dying.
everything.
So you should be good.
This man just does it all for the
Okay,
team.
chocolate milk.
I really think at this point, this is where, like, if you're
scream
hoping for
sometimes.
something for NRG, it's the mid-round calling of FNS, especially from positions when you're down a player, because frankly, you have to contact into some parts of this map. You cannot drone yourself onto every line. NRG have really struggled in those situations where they get picked apart, and we've kind of talked about it before, right? In the past,
Whose map pick
when
is
FNS
this?
has actually managed to get his hands on tape of his opponents, NRG have looked very, very good at adapting and crafting a strategy to punish them. That was the case in 2024.
Oh, I'm so
In
sorry.
2025, though, that same alacrity doesn't really seem to be there, or at least it's not evident.
That does feel like
maybe
where,
I do scream.
Yeah, that is where their advantage
Okay, I remember like when I was in my really loud era, like I was just like really fucking yapping and screaming and just all out.
This should be prime opportunity.
I remember there was one person that would always sleep
out of this timeout.
through the whole stream. And they had me at full volume. And I was playing with like a lot of my friends too, so we were fucking loud. And I'm like, you were sleeping? And they were like,
in the pre-game interview.
The fuck?
So you're going to have that standard early recon thrown by Brock to get that A long control. Ethan pushes up, gets the space, and he's just going to gate crash away to the rest of the team, who off of that early pressure are hoping that that will convince MIBR to stay with their eyes peeled towards A, and they can hit into C. All right, perfect drone from Brock. Icebox denied the angle, denied a shot.
That crash comes in and it's followed up on danger for Icebox. He doesn't have a
Oh my
shot.
god, wait, that scared me. Oh yes, Ethan!
Gets in there. And honestly, that was so standard, so straightforward. Our drone forced the line, get a dark connection, get him with a gate crash.
Yeah, perfect textbook. They keep it simple, execute well, but Artin wants to throw it all the way for them.
It doesn't seem to matter. Ethan has to come alive in this position, and Artazine slaps him down. This IGL, taking matters into his own hands. And after that, what do you have left as NRG?
And even when they do it all right, it somehow all goes wrong. Artzin, one of the litany of players on MIBR that at any given moment can step up individually, runs in, finds the two-piece.
Dude, I don't even know what you would do in this situation right
On
now.
an island-back platform. This is really disastrous.
I feel like this was a setup to win right here.
Suffering, fundamentally sound. The game plan is there. When it comes to the execution, the raw shooting, the mechanics, the skill expression, they pull up heavily second best in that round.
Let's fucking go, guys.
Most excited Shen moment.
Have a good night, Raj.
Started this up 4-0. They won the pistol and the
I
bonus.
just had deja vu. Finesse is going to bring
Since
us
they're
back.
only getting 2 rounds to MIBR's
Charlie.
11, who are in more than firm control of the game at this point. Ethan, dimensional drift into A, gets the information, knows that it's just Verno forcing them back, but hey, the rotates, they are here real quick.
Committing to this.
What? Oh my god.
Gang crash out, back to Sewer now. MIBR pull off the side quietly and it's a bait and switch. NRG have headed over to C and Som is the pioneer.
Yeah, that's good from the shadows pop. Going to get all of that space for the team as they try to move with some haste through.
I'm sorry, but like, you can't blame me right there. Why would he do that? I thought he was gonna go heaven, and I was like, okay. And then he left.
Tom has to move. He's having a side
And then he
step
just
there.
fucking
Mara's going to be back to back with him. Ethan for one. There's 3 players for MIBR grouped up inside the smoke, and Brock is able to take down the emergent ones. Artazine and Shen on both forward. It's even now, numbers-wise, but MIBR are no further on the site than they started.
Yo,
the silver lining.
When he was like,
there's no plant yet.
I'm coming out of the ult, he could have died right there.
Use those salvos. There's no plant because Brock doesn't want to commit just yet. Going to Zia, he's too sharp. He is the Brazilian headshot machine.
What is he supposed to do here?
And this is where Brock thrives. He is known to be a clutch demon.
2 kills for the round already for Brock. He's caught a Zia. 31 health.
Wait, no.
Has to finish the job. And I think there was a bit of venom in that one. Pleased as punch.
Just a wry little cheeky smile.
JK, lower volume. Okay, thank God.
Brock thinking that he had already
God, my
committed
camera's gonna
further
overheat.
right. Can't blame him for that, but it's the swing from spawn catches him totally unaware. Verno's going to take his sweet time with this defuse.
Oh, buddy, winning the clutch against, I guess, his closest contemporary, right?
Oh, yeah, the 2 star initiator players of Challengers America for so long.
Oh my god, I keep
NRG went straight to that well. They were like, get me number 1. When that didn't work, get me number 2. And then Verno decides to probably produce a number 2.
It is such a classic, atypical sports media thing to ask are you going to go extra hard today because you're playing against your old team?
You like that play, Cortez?
And in this case, I feel like it's right, though. I'm not going to lie. This guy's going crazy.
Is he taunting Cortez here because he's not top
How could you tell to me? I had no idea.
Nothing like a bit of friendly competition, I guess. I don't know how friendly it is between these 2 now, but hey. Might not see much more of this map anyway. It's NRG already clambering over the C site, but there's a camera in that corner. MIBR can play off of that.
Rolling Thunder coming through. Oh, what a shot. NRG, they want to fight the
whoa, what?
Cortez here just descends. Up with the shorty got involved, and now he's working the backside. 3 left here for NRG, and MIBR still chomping at the bit to get their hands dirty. Mana falls, Gentleman's able to find him now. All from backside, they emerge, and not even FNS could keep it alive. 22-7 for Verno against the team that did away with him. Said he doesn't communicate enough for our liking. How about this? Onto a fully Brazilian roster, trust placed in him to fit in, to assimilate.
Wait, didn't the half start
I'll tell
at
you what, he's leading the
6-6?
charge now.
Energy picking into Haven, going away from Lotus. The slow start narrative for this team, well, it continues. After round 5, they had gotten blown out. They started off 4-0. They win the first pistol. They win their bonus round. Then round 5, Burno. 1 versus 4, clutch. And from there, MIBR take 13 rounds. The Energy's 2 to their 2.
Wait, whose map pick was this?
So dominant.
And the ideas were good for NRG, albeit maybe not particularly inventive. They were fundamentally solid.
Hi, Kelsey.
But I would say not exactly, you know, putting the fear of God in MIBR.
Is map 2 Ascent or Pearl? Energies.
Oh. Cover each other, crossfires, just shoot heads. It fell to pieces, man. The individual talent. I think MIBR has at least created a much more effective conduit to display their mechanics, as opposed to NRG, who fought inside a system, but it doesn't get them the result. We're going to take a break for a quick moment, and up next, Golden Boy and Atlas are going to break down
Icebox?
map
Oh, I was so wrong.
as MIBR run away with
Pearl?
Haven.
Oh. Icebox? Really? Oh wait, I need to submit something. I'll be right back. Bro, there's a little chair now. Looking for 27k on MIBR. Thank you. I'm going to take all your points. Well, there's 17,000 now. Okay, Louis.
Ethan could potentially do a lot here from that spot. Oh, and he does it deep. Classic right click in play, even going for another.
I am here with Fraud ahead of map 2, coach for MIBR. That looked pretty clean from the team. Was the full plan executed by the way you guys wanted to do it?
Well, we had a different plan because we didn't know what comp they were going to play.
Okay.
So we obviously started a little bit slow. But after the pause, I think, you know, I fully understood how they're going to play and the limitations of the comp that they have, especially compared to ours with a lot of resources. So I think once
really
we
said,
finally
I understand
broke down, you know, how to play, how to counter that comp, I think it was kind of smooth sailing from there, especially on defense. When we play defense where they didn't really have anything to stop us from retaking, we had so much more resource advantage and stuff. So it was, you know, a really good game, but we felt like, you know, we started a little slow, but also their plan was good and we needed to adapt to it.
Awesome insight as always, Fraud. Thank you. Good luck in game 2.
That was so well spoken, I can't lie. I cannot lie.
MIBR pick up a 13-6 win on Haven, and you heard Coach Fraud there talking about what happened going into the game, because if you remember, NRG were up by 4 at the start, looking pretty solid, and then MIBR eventually slowly but surely started to creep their way back into the game, and at that point, it was already too late.
Yeah, I mean, Fraud brought up a great point. As a timeout, they needed to adapt to what they were doing on NRG's side, and NRG started off very well because you kind of had like an Ethan walking down, gets a kill, could TP away. Mana goes down towards Long C, gets a kill, dashes away. So it seems like the game plan for Energy was trying to find those early first picks so that when you're trying to flood into sites for the side of MIBR, you only have 3 players left.
It's not only the answer that we see on the first half after those four rounds and that Verno clutch that was insane, but also what we see into that second half where MIBR looks so comfortable on the defense side. Aspas is getting those multi-frags, seeing those eco rounds, and then there are not even a single round the Energy is able to get as they switch sides. It seems like they were getting some momentum. We were thinking maybe they were cooking something, and then it just slipped through their fingers.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? Good news for MIBR and their fans, because with that one map win, they have clinched their spot in the Stage 1 playoffs. Remember, they just needed to win one map, and they did it right there.
And
so
for Energy
MIBR's
fans,
in?
It's not doom and gloom yet, because they still have at least week 5, or at least a series win here to give themselves a chance to propulse themselves into playoffs.
It's possible.
Sorry, chat, I'm doing something right now.
I think they had a chance. Honestly, I believe when I saw those 4 rounds, I thought it was going to be possible, but it's really cool to see as well MIBR and the way that they're adapting into it, the way that Fraud is talking about it. Not any team, not every single team is able to adapt into those rounds that fast the way that they did it.
And he literally said, we thought they were going to run a completely different comp, and then they switched it out, and then they had to figure it out. But also what helped out too is the fact that they had Verno, who just went insane. Certainly, you know, revenge of the rookie, without a doubt, because this young man was giving them the business. I mean, some of the plays, Fancilly, that this guy was
gaming
pulling
after
off.
this? Yes.
He cleared this
don't know
whole
if I'm
situation
gonna-
couldn't have worked out better for him.
Exactly. In duels, head-to-heads,
know
and
if
even
I'm gonna
anchoring
play
sites,
Raul,
Verno's
but-
been doing an excellent job in this first map. And when we go back into the game plan of what Energy had versus MIBR, they actually did a good job shutting down those rookies that we praised so much going through the game, but Verno really stepped up.
There was a really good understanding on how the other side was going to be playing, right? But on top of that, Verno, it seems like after in that round 5 when he gets the clutch, he's like, there's no way I'm going to lose against Energy, and so he steps it up. He gets his multi kills, those opening
Media
frags
training
as well,
100.
and he's doing a couple things. Don't worry about it.
You mean like some tactical crouching?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know, just enjoying themselves some tea on this day.
Break dancing here and there.
Yeah, maybe
air squats like we were doing on the desk.
Big fan of bags. In any case, though, let's go ahead and hear what Coach Mike's had to say as we get ready for map 2.
I am here with Mike's HD before map 2. Looking at that strong start for 4 rounds, but what do you think after that allowed it to slip away for the team?
Yeah, I mean, in the following rounds, Verno got a 4K and a 3K, so I think he did a really good job to get them like back in the game. Obviously, like 6-6 is still good on Haven defense, but we could have had a lot more, and then we just threw away a lot of post plants in the second half.
And how you feeling about
Wait,
now
who
going
is,
Icebox
Mike?
as MIBR's pick?
Yeah, I mean,
Mike
we
on
obviously
the
got to see
team
them
that, oh
play
my god,
versus Lev
what team was
before,
he on
so
before
a little
Energy?
bit of knowledge about it. I think the biggest
Holy
thing is
shit.
just like shutting down Aspas on that map.
Oh.
All right, good luck getting to game 3.
All right, so Coach Mike says, got to shut down Aspas, got to figure it out. But I got to admit, I mean, look, Coach Mike, just so everyone knows, he's a very low-key dude. So his demeanor is always like that. So this is not anything new. If you hang out with him, great guy. But I do think it's important to note
He was on 100
that
Thieves.
it does feel
Was
a
he?
little bit
He was
like,
assistant coach, right?
Yeah, we lost. Don't quite know what's going to happen on Icebox here. Dryad, that is a little concerning, I think.
Yeah, like you said, it's not inspiring me, as we heard, for example, from the coaches yesterday, where he's like, okay, we're ready for this map 3. We have a couple surprises going into that one. It was just, we threw a lot of post plans, we threw a lot of rounds into that second half, and which is exactly what we were talking about.
And I was going to ask, was that your assessment of it? And it was.
Yeah, for sure. And then, I mean, yes, everybody says it. Going into Icebox, you're thinking Aspas always, we just need to shut him down. Is not as easy as it sounds.
Not just Aspas out there, Vance.
I still think it's an understanding of maybe how MIBR works that map too, if they're continuing with the same composition of playing the double controller, so around the Viper and the Harbor.
Oh,
that
no,
could be
no,
something here that could be
the
good for
coach,
Energy.
Evan.
We're not even talking about
Hi,
Aspas
Spice.
coming out of Haven.
Oh, that penguin. Me
And they're
too.
thinking about Aspas and Icebox. You now have to deal, like Verno is popping off. This is dangerous territory here, Dryad. Not saying that the game plan isn't wrong, but it does give me a little bit of pause, though.
That's the thing when you have a team as strong as MIBR, right? We remember they were the 3rd seed into kickoff. If they had 3 spots for that first event in Bangkok, MIBR would have been in. And it was, first of all, it was the Aspas conversation, Aspas and everybody else. But then we realized, actually, this MIBR team is insane. Every single one of these rookie players have been stepping it up and coming into Icebox. Not only you realize that this first map of Haven was a little bit of work of everybody else, and especially Verno, but you also have that piece of consistency that we've talked about since the beginning of the year and since the beginning of time in Aspas.
Yeah, it's incredible to see what MIBR Ventili has done with these rookies.
Yeah.
But then also with this whole experiment that they've managed to pull off here.
Definitely, and what they're able to build with these rookies is amazing. And we saw that against the Leviathan game, and that's what Mike was talking about at the same time with Remington during that coach interview, saying we already know how they played against Leviathan again, and how they were really good at working up the A site. And maybe there's ways to play through the walls and through the fights against that a bit. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Yeah, we will definitely find out in just a little bit. But earlier on, we asked Shenham for his take on NRG and who he'll be facing for the first time. Let's take a look.
Eu acho que a Energia não tá jogando muito bem como equipe.
Why is this skin so nice?
Não sei se foi por causa da mudança, não sei o real motivo. Mas eu acho que realmente em equipe eles não estão tão bem. Nem individualmente também. Então acho que vai ser mais jogar em time, ter uma boa trade, ter calls boas e que não vai ser difícil.
Scary, scary. Thank you, Sneaky. You guys are so silly. That's good. Like, you know the credit card meme?
Well, a rough scene,
I want to be gaming after
for any
this.
NRG fans coming out of that first map, and also some of the words that Shenham had to share with them. Basically putting it down to, I don't think this team has the team play. I don't think this team has the individuals. So what do they have? A cool logo? Famous streamers as their players?
Hopefully.
Wait, what?
Nice team house, good salaries.
Hey,
having a fun time.
They got their health.
Positive energy.
Live, laugh, love.
They used to have that really nice private jet. That's the most positive. I don't know if he's still there, but
what are they cooking anyway? Let's see. Oh,
Harbor, Ethan on Harbor.
Hopefully that falls somewhere in the docket of the things that they do
Whoa.
have.
Match the double controller comp. We're expecting to see that, of course, from MIBR. And now NRG, they have to know that Icebox is going to get picked in this series because they ban it second when they ban it. And ordinarily, their first ban is always split.
Wait, is this a mirror?
So they have to have expected this. They have to have planned for it. Any sort of dry run in your head about what the map pick and ban would look like has to have had them come to this conclusion.
Certainly. This is the Icebox home map. He has always gone crazy
like a melody
on
in
Icebox.
mine.
And that's why Mike said in the interview, we're looking out for him. I mean, yeah, sure, Verno was the star on map 1. Icebox had a decent game. I believe he finished 16 for 11.
Yeah, it's really solid in the end. The retakes were very nice.
But when you're heading over here to Icebox, that is where he is going to
this
shine.
is like one of the few maps he's actually good on.
Operator rolling on the defensive
side.
side.
He used to be the meta, no?
Conversely,
on
though, for
Icebox?
NRG, I am looking at Som. He came into this weekend as the statistical best controller player in the league. They have not played Icebox yet this year. This used to be his home map. Som used to dominate on Icebox playing Viper, and we need to see that from him today if NRG are going to stay in this match.
Conversely, this is Ethan's first Harbor game on record. So NRG truly
That's kind of
put
crazy.
together something a little new for us. Can they pilot this composition to the same level we've already seen from MIBR?
And the same level we've always seen from the Brazilian scene. They
Harbor's
love
good
to run the
on
Harbor here.
Pearl.
Anything south of the Panama
I'd be
Canal,
very
actually, teams
surprised
are
if
trying to
they
get Harbor
played that
involved.
again.
Crew obviously always loved it. Leviathan. Either way, Shenham here. I'll see some shots with that cascade wall, the high tide. Rather, Marta's trying to get into the cloud burst, but it's pretty obvious where he's going to be standing still. Shenham can't connect.
How did he not die?
And Verno has to back up.
Well done from NRG, just taking their time there for a second and then able to triple
Mata's in
swing
the fucking Matrix
back
right now.
yellow after Mata makes that space, dashing into the cloud burst, creating that space.
Oh,
Verno
never mind.
finds a pick, just
Why do
pure
I
spam, I
speak?
think, through that high tide.
Nice to get a freebie.
Fighting chance.
30 seconds left.
Been a good round for Ethan so far, but he is on the lower end of things. MIB are going to look to get active. It's Verno is sat over towards a Snowman. Cortazir gets a frosty reception as he tries to make a peek here onto the site. Wall refreshed again.
Dude, I hate the ghost.
Helmet ready. Dashes across, needs to take a pretty hefty fight here if he's going to find success. A shoulder pick probably doesn't reveal much, but Brock serves himself up on a silver platter, and Cortazir deals with some now. We have a player advantage for MIBR, but time is not on their side. FNS handles Icebox, and there's Ethan's third. Yes! To stop the defuse. And NRG once more get the start they're looking for on this map.
A crucial duel to win from Finesse, coming to life there when they needed him. Icebox looked like he was surely going to get that second. He already had him tagged up. Just one body shot would have put him in the grave. Very well done by the Energy IGL. That was just a pretty competent round from start to finish. This triple swing here, it was Ethan collecting the two.
He loves that bundle.
It would have been one of the other two on NRG. They picked apart that defense. Good fundamental play.
Yes.
Then they cycle those walls, have a nice post-plant setup. Textbook stuff, looking good. That being said, this is how things started on last map.
I forgot to close submissions. I'm so dumb.
Classic. There's a... Oh my god, Icebox. All right.
Guys!
Can we stabilize, please? Okay, thank you, Ethan. Bring us back to normalcy. There is a crazy timing you can hit over on B if you just start with the shotgun. You can just sprint forward and beat them to getting out that door, which is really obnoxious. And Artsun gets a free kill doing that.
No one does it like he does. He is the shotgun guy. However, losing your harbor right at the start of the round here, it gets pretty tough, especially if we end up on the B site and MIBR are trying to retake some of that space through the attack side Viper wall. We'd love to high tide to give them a pocket to play in.
Yeah, he does have a great kit for the retake tools, but that's something to keep your eyes on as we get further into the game when we're on the actual full gun rounds here. Just wants to send it and try and make some magic happen. And it's at least resulted in MIBR having a player advantage, but are obviously at severe weaponry deficit. You're still expecting Energy to be able to clean this up.
I mean, they got a couple shooters with Sheriffs. You can't ask for much more. Aspas, Cortazir.
Dr. Pepper? I'm not a Dr. Pepper gal.
Cove now dissipating.
The only one I can drink is the strawberries and cream one, because it doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper. I don't love it, you know.
Tara takes contact there as Cortazir shows himself. Oh, yep, I warned you guys. Don't say I didn't. Ethan now needs to get involved. There does, of course, need to be a defuse. It's tapped again by Cortazir. Aspas on the ramp. It's low. It doesn't matter. It's down to FNS now. 1v2. Verno looking to get it to half, and Shannon's going to be watching him. Dangerous. Dangerous play there from NRG, and it costs them dearly.
Aspas winning that duel over towards A, and then still able to find a flank timing, biding his time, while the rest of the team made all of the noise, retaking from the front after the wall drop. Is able to get the window to take down Ethan with the Stinger, despite being on low HP, despite them knowing that that was going to come in eventually.
Are you joking? Are we dead ass
might
right
be able
now?
to recover a couple weapons. They're in economic control of the game.
Outlaw to hand for Aspas, and plenty of use case for it in a round like this. Into mid we go for NRG. Pretty quick about it too. Under tubes, Cortazir. That's one. And I don't know if FNS fancies following it up. Okay, gives himself away there, and some damage done with the Stinger, but he's low. Looking to take this fight, and Cortazir knows better than to get too close. His head is just torn off his shoulders. Outdrawn in the meantime over towards B, and NRG have gotten quite far forward here as well. But there's a big weaponry advantage for MIBR. NRG are lightly armored. They haven't made use of the Reckoning yet either, and as high tide comes down, so does the percentage odds of NRG in this round.
Pretty effortless from Cortazir holding down that site. NRG on the eco round. Finesse trying to take that timing. Fight with the Stinger at long range. Going to be tough. Makes it look easy. I think the real thing of note there is just that MIBR opted to go for a four-man push out of A at the very beginning of the round, actually, despite it being an anti-eco. So I'm going to take note of is their willingness to aggress.
I asked Ian if he wanted to watch party, and he was like, no, I want to study. And then he messaged me right when I started stream. He's like, wait, let's watch. And I just saw it.
Just plunged into mid. Cortazir was the one who got a bit busy. And now it's him standing up. Something about this MIBR team.
I'm good, Brad. How are you?
Great output across the whole roster. No one is a straggler.
Oh my god, Mata just spamming through for the rope angle. Icebox trades one back, and he will be content with that. Okay, I was going to say, he'll be content with that. Well, actually, why don't we go for a little bit more? MIBR do not want to give this up. Drone over the top, info.
So much. All of NRG midway to getting towards their prescribed locations.
They're just going cascade for cascade, drone for drone, and NRG want to push up off this wall, but now they're stuck behind the wall from the MIBR harbor.
Also, there's the MIBR Viper wall that's not
I'm
usable
sick,
anymore.
but
So they won't have that for the retake. But look at this, MIBR want to anchor, they want to fight. Here's the
I'm
reckoning.
a bad bitch.
This is going to get them scurrying about now, like he kicked and heal, but Som's able to find Verno. He's Icebox on the move. You got to respect the guy. In any stage of the game, he found 3. There might be enough as Adazine gets a glimpse of Ethan, who's having a great game so far. And Som's able to play.
Okay, wait. Ethan is fucking frying though. He's eating.
Coming into this round.
On his first game on Harbor.
Effectively controlling mid thus far, but now he's a long way from home and he doesn't have any friends to rely on.
Oh, he gets the info on both, actually knows that they're screened.
He has to know that Ethan is going to wrap around here. Love this idea, and Som is caught on the rope. Locked down! Okay! Are you kidding? Out of his seat, and why wouldn't
Why
you
do
be?
I say
A
anything?
quiet haven, but
Also,
he has
his
made
tattoo is
appearance known to
cool as
all
fuck.
on Icebox.
I heard that's a good cure.
That
Hopefully.
was just played to beautiful perfection.
Oh, I saw you trying to
After he
sneak one
gets
in
the
there
info on the
with
second
jiggle
player
balls.
going screens. He's ready for one of them to wrap heaven, wants to isolate the 1v1 by going up rope. Reads Som. Lockdown, force the swing, crosshair placement, perfect.
Hey! Guys are so bad, bro.
I owe money.
Whoa. Verno. Come now. That's unlike you. You gotta be feeling yourself. And actually, they're with a pistol here, right?
They said he wasn't vocal.
Oh, jeez. Okay, twist the knife, Mr. River.
I scream prime.
That's fine. I don't think any sane NRG player
I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit I was like, are they replaying the same exact nice from him?
What is that? I mean, Ethan's just sprinting through the wall. All right, just wants to take matters into his own hands, be the entry player. Cool, gets the 5 versus 4.
I saw that flick.
Here's the plant coming down. Hunter's Fury should
I saw the flick
stop
on the
it, and
dart.
it does. Grok thinks better of it. Verno waits.
I should make Uni
under
Uni into magic.
It's a bit annoying. Here's the plant proper, but Cortez is ready. Emerges,
on,
Mata.
Come on, how is he even finding that?
He's just too fast. Headshot dispenser. Rookie of the year candidate. All-round phenom. Grok backs back up in that corner. Ethan takes another fight. God, he's like a bat out of hell, this Ethan guy.
Ew.
He is clearly here to settle a score. I know who else is. Bit much to ask for, though. It's a wayward spray, and FNS will punish the youngster for his hubris.
Ethan just deciding to take matters into his own hands and will NRG to a round win by sprinting through the Viper wall, finding the opening, and then
God, I love Katsu.
running around the side in the post plant for 2. He's somehow at 10 kills already. I don't know where these came from. I mean, obviously the 3 on this round were phenomenal. But what the hell, man? That came out of thin air.
He's done it a couple times, right? And a great pistol as well. Found 3 kills in that round. So, NRG at least have been able to try and stabilize things a little bit more, and the weaponry's fine. They've got a Reckoning still to play off of, but Icebox didn't care last time, Wyatt.
Speaking of, Icebox is upgraded from that Outlaw into the Operator, and already making it, saying that is a first kill for him. Space Maker, duelist for NRG, shot out of the round mere seconds into it.
And again, there's no Aldrone used to try and force an Operator player off the gen angle. There's none of that early util to try and deny that line from Icebox. NRG have to start respecting now that the Operator's in the game.
They want to try to make this pivot towards B. Icebox is already on the rotate over, though obviously there will be multiple walls obscuring his view from Snowman. Reckoning coming through. Ethan's got another one because he's just been finding so many damn kills. So I'm going to get this spike plant down. And safety! Ethan is not slowing down.
Yeah, he's looking really good now. Viper's Pit follow-up. This is a little bit uncomfortable. Verno obviously waiting on, ideally, a recon bolt refresh.
I wonder how he'd do in Rivals.
Throw down onto the spike so someone can try to stick it. Finesse wants to go for the
I know they
long
like
flank.
Overwatch more. because of the first person.
Brock goes a little bit low. Icebox is taking pot shot after pot shot, but FNS cleans up Shenum.
Okay.
Icebox gets pretty deep here towards yellow, and here's that Cope now getting set up. Artisan hoping to use it as bait, and that's beautiful. The walls come down, it's up to FNS again, but the Cope's in the way, and he gets in the half. This is unreal. Beautifully put together takedown of this NRG suggestion that a Viper spin is enough to save the day.
And you can't blame Finesse for wanting to try to go for a flank to make a play in that situation, hoping that the Viper's pit existence would just
I wonder how Sam
delay
died.
the retake long enough that he could get there. But a play like that is always going to get shut down as soon as the Cove is thrown down, because you just can't spam it down alone. You are not able to do it. You're revealing your position. It's going to take way too much time, way too much ammo. And at the end of the day, you are done for.
That's beautiful. Quite a brain on him, this Artisan guy. Knew he would get pushed.
Get out of my way!
Blade Storm here. A declaration of war for Armada, as NRG now forced out on only a few rifles. And Ethan with a stinger in hand.
Icebox again content to post up towards A with the operator.
Is he out
first kill on round 6, wants to do it again on round 7.
So due diligence done
a crazy
this time
angle.
for NRG to make it harder for Icebox to play in a cocky fashion. He just takes the swing! Sees Marta for a split second and deletes him from existence. Now I can fall back off this. NRG have lost their Bladestorm impact in the round.
And that's fine. Hey, you're getting the plant with the lockdown? Cool. We are more than happy to come back. Okay, Verno just gets a random kill with the shock dart. Cool. And they've got the Reckoning from Artzin to get back in as soon as this lockdown expires.
Here's the Reckoning now. That's a scary prospect for NRG. You know they have to start moving anyway. Cascade thrown up, and Ethan gets pinged out now. All eyes on FNS as Ethan still finds his. But it's only the one. Far too much for anybody to be expected to accomplish. MRB has now stretched the lead out to 3 rounds.
I too hate Icebox attack. In fact,
this is why Icebox
I hate all of Icebox.
2 first bloods, back-to-back rounds.
Dude, I've been not playing Valorant so much that like I forgot that Icebox was in the rotation.
Because that did not look human when we saw it.
Just for a split second, he's peeking there. Okay, chair's going back. The timer stopped, folks. You know what that means.
Too easy. It's just too easy for this man.
Now, last round, the buy was really weird because we had, I think, Ethan with Stinger. There was a Bladestorm there for Mata. Heading into this next round, like the money's not much better. That was like a half-force situation for NRG. They tried to put their best foot forward in terms of what they could gather up.
Yeah, they felt
I think if they get at
like
least 4
because they had the
on
Bladestorm,
defense
they
or on
a
attack,
lot, but not everything.
it'll be
so
fine.
Kind of buy
a
sort of half force again. I mean, listen, it was a bold decision. They did have ults to play around, so I totally get it.
Now, though, it's only the Hunter's Fury of Brock that they can actually rely on. Dan.
Why do they keep bullying them? I do, Mortal.
Look, it's a second consecutive stinger round for Ethan, by the looks of things. We'll see if that is sort of locked in as we head into the round itself. And I mean, it was deadly effective, right? The use of the Artisan ultimate as he walks up, Reckoning popped. NRG really just have nowhere to go. Again, Ethan gets his.
Yay.
And low on the 3rd day, he rose again. Here's a flip. I mean, okay,
too tall of an order. They have 2 rounds. They just need 2 more.
All right. As we get back into this, NRG, they are going for the buy what you can and let's have a full buy on the next round type beat. They have a lot of stingers to play with. 1 rifle for Mata. Intentions of going fast towards
also,
A again.
I hate when they call timeouts and then the next round is a fucking eco.
MI6 is getting on the phone for Brock. He better watch out.
I wish they would call it the round after, you know?
It might be the next new agent to step up. Here it is, Artisan and Verno finding theirs. That's up to Brock and Ethan. Again, somehow Ethan seems to be standing as the dust settles. Cove's going to at least allow him to plant. That Snake Bike takes a chunk. But nothing you'd write home about is he's able to back away with a Vandal. Nah. Okay. I'm just thinking there's no way, buddy.
Oh my God.
Again. Shenum's on the other side, and now it's up to Ethan. Trying to squeeze up. The retake wall deployed. Ethan huddled on the other side of it. Matter of time before MIBR come knocking. He has to do something absolutely otherworldly. A good start. Headshot on Ethan.
No!
Just couldn't get there in time.
Oh my God! Wait, should he have walled there? Just like let it go straight?
Another weird force round. They had a good crack at it.
Heart dropped there for Ethan. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had
Oh
that.
my
It was a nice
God.
sidestep, good movement, but Shannon was too quick, too sharp.
Oh, yeah, okay. Having to play off that util.
Dude, okay, I don't want to be that. I'm
Actually,
I think that statistically.
In fact, Genom's frags have only
I feel like they're
recovered these more
hesitating.
clutch situations so far this map.
Oh
That's how
no.
I felt watching him, man.
He's got
Can't
60
imagine how
health.
he feels.
He's in a 1 versus 2.
Yeah, but he already like basically
is
had
still
it
alive.
out, so he might as well just, you know.
14
I
and
don't know.
7 right now. Putting on a show.
He can't do more.
Also,
It's all that
he's
for
fucking
2
frying, so
rounds.
you can't even
Energy,
be
they're
that
going
upset
back
at
to
him.
the well. Time to try and hit into A again. Get the early
I
forward
don't know, they're like
space with the
hesitating.
cascade.
I noticed it on Haven
They
too.
have a reckoning to get in
And,
the
like,
site. They have a Hunter's Fury to close things out theoretically. If that reckoning allows
I
them
feel like
to
they're
get the
not
spike
doing
down.
anything stupid.
They're going to pop it preemptively here and try and
Does that
clear
make
the side
sense?
of any MIBR defenders.
Like if you were
They
thinking about like
acquiesce.
how to
They say,
play
"Fine,
Valorant perfectly,
we like our retake, especially
that's
with
their
our
goal
control
right
util."
now.
Spike planted.
Or like that's what it
Hunter's
looks
Fury
like.
also at the ready for
I don't
both
know.
sides, in fact.
Verno posting up, ready to send in the recon and then rattle off that ultimate while the rest of the team try and scale back in together.
Should see something.
There's like I feel like the reason why their postmats aren't that great because it's like, oh, they know they should take space, but then they're like scared of taking space. I don't know if that makes sense.
Even FNS gets a tickle. Hunter's Fury coming back the other way. Adazine can't get it to half. Dangerous. Time is of the essence. There's not much of it left here. Icebox is trying to get ahead of it now to shut down anyone who would interfere with the defuse. It's Ethan on pipes. Icebox is just the weapon for the occasion. And Ethan crumples. Brook, can he do it? He cannot. It's an MIBR defuse amidst the chaos. Brook is still struggling to have an impact.
Verno getting that Hunter's Fury connection onto
You know what I
Psalm
mean?
not only
It's
resulted
like,
in the
yeah,
kill, but
you're
it
playing
so isolated
and
Mata forward. He didn't
you
have a
have
second player to
Sova
fight
ult.
off of him, trade off of him, because Psalm was trying to dodge the Hunter's
Surely
Fury away.
not all of you play
dealt with,
post
and this
pat
is
like
just
that far.
Heads up, aggressive, excellent play from Icebox.
Hey, thank you for the wall. It's like toxic positivity. It's like, I mean, at least he's thanking him for it. Maybe he didn't get enough thank yous in the past. Come on, there's a crucial gap in this util.
Just hoping that the cascade would obscure that sight line. It does not.
Why are we banking on hope at this point?
Countless first kills for Icebox with the operator since he's purchased it.
Also no drone.
He is taking over the game. I mean, Coach Mike
When
was
we know
right.
they're
He is a
offing.
problem.
Oh my
Okay, cascade
god.
wall here, rather high tide.
I sound like Ian right now.
For now. Dart ahead of it. As it comes down, it's 1-for-1.
Like I like that
Icebox is
push.
still in the game.
That was
now
great.
The Blade Storm. Is he's ready to get a little
Yes.
bit hot and heavy. I think Brook might have
See,
peeked
that
and spotted
push
him there.
feels like they want
not
to
to take
push
the engagement.
and they should
Cortezia
push.
wins the flank
You know?
duel. They have
Okay,
a
wait.
real
I know I'm
shot
scared
now.
of them losing around because I'm.
Doubling up they
I
are.
keep
Aspas
talking.
has Cortezia at his flank, makes a bit of noise. Oh, the lockdown is. Whoa!
Okay, that was not my fault.
You had util in
Yo.
your hands. It's not supposed to happen.
That is
It's
not
just
on
not
me.
supposed to
For-
happen like this.
What
How
the
are they
fuck?
getting away with it?
It's just not right.
At any given point, there has been magic from any of the 5 players on this MIBR roster this game. I mean, heading into this series, if you look across the board of all of the players in Americas, this team has the tightest distribution in statistics. Like, they are all the closest because any of them have been able to go off.
You could start a new Pokedex with the sounds that these guys are making me make, bro. It's just insane. Okay, us 15 and 6. Great looks for him, but
Okay.
Cortezia was the one
Nine-
that lit it up for me in that previous round. He's pinged and will be able to back away in time.
I don't know.
Pipes, of course, cleared by an attack side Nano Swarm. And there's going to be a wrap here. We know that Adazine likes to get active on that B side. Oh, I've seen this one before, Wyatt. Oh, he's clear of it. It's okay, free kill and back to business.
Where's
Come
Patrol?
on. Another pit goes in. Enjoy. Trying to make your way through that. Oh my god. All right, Icebox, he's getting
Okay,
a
I
little
need
bit
to chill.
silly perhaps, but can you blame him?
No.
I'm
8-2.
literally
This man
ascended.
8-2 and he can barely
Playing
do
all
any
right.
wrong. FNS looking for a 6th sense to guide his aim here. Still no plant though. This is so cheeky. Adazine. No, he sees 2 players at least cross here.
What? How did that happen? Was that...
Broken Ethan just got fleeced, bro. They're walking through the streets of the market in Agrabah. They just had their pockets picked.
Is it crazy? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna just stop talking.
Oh my goodness. Adesina has no idea.
There's a world where Verno gets 2 kills with a shock dart. I hope we don't live in it for the sake of NRG.
Bro, he even used the lock. Oh, what? Through the wall? That is hard. What? He's doubled his frags, and he didn't see any of them. God, what that could have been. Still, it should get NRG in a position to take this away. Low has broken Ethan and I. They have been saved.
Now, we've seen a lot of heroics from MIBR.
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
Surely.
I don't think I should.
Not right now.
I mean,
I don't even think it matters.
Sorry, your co-caster is unavailable right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
After the beep.
Shannon doesn't even really consider it. Steps forward, hoping to see a glimpse of anything. Ethan shows some leg, but that's it. Why stat padding? Don't worry about it, folks. Ah, yes. Ethan is one. The guns are not gunning, as it were, for NRG, and decent economic damage put down here. FNS can
I was
salvage
gonna
it.
say, if they didn't have enough money for drone,
put the vice grip on the NRG economy.
surely they just go mid, right? With the Harbor and Viper.
I mean, Icebox does really get punished.
We know they're opping already.
Well-deserved hubris, but hubris nonetheless. I mean, what the hell is that?
Like, or he could just fucking do that. That's fine.
Listen, I said it right at the beginning, but that's what we need from Som.
I was surprised that they
real.
put the...
This is also his map. Icebox and Som are two
too.
of the best Icebox players that we have seen in the history of Valorant.
I mean, you say that, but
we
he's
need more of that.
He more than doubled his kill count in that one instant. So NRG definitely need a bit more consistent output from him. Because this round's a really heavy B setup for MIBR. Honestly, the call is pretty good based on how the minimap is playing out.
Recon goes over the top, not going to spot anything out, but obviously a lot of noise being made here from NRG as they're trying to get that orb, get another reckoning for Ethan, who has been firing off countless ultimates in this half.
Well, that pesky one-way is going to keep NRG at bay.
They didn't
Shadow
break
might have
the
been
dart
lit, just in case there's an attempt at follow-up. It's the nanoswarm.
And there has been a significant rotate over to this B side from MIB.
Okay, wait, 4 is doable.
With the AWP, and Mana just shut down, caught, dashing into the cloud burst straight away.
There's pure stopping power, man. I was worried that he was Samson for his moustache, but Kodozea has stepped up here in this second map. Down, Shannon dealt with. As Ethan always seems to be. He's just leading the way.
And that's one way to get the reckoning. That's going to put the pressure on Artsin and Verno, who are...
What the Venn diagram? What the Venn diagram?
The counter reckoning keeps temporarily at bay. Trade.
Oh.
Both ops sing.
30 seconds left.
Still no plant. You do have a theoretically small window to get out of the site now if you wanted to, but... And that's what Icebox is a little concerned about. That's not the plan for NRG. But they want to imply it is.
There's only 15 seconds left. Is Verno going to attempt to try to stop this plant right now? He's about to have a recon. He's about to have his recon.
The timing for Icebox is good. Verno stops the plant. Brock punishes, but eventually this high tide has to come down. 4 seconds left. It has to be here and now. But
Brock,
Icebox
cross the wall. Cross the wall.
To go hunting.
Oh.
He sees the barrel. And now know there's a player close. He gets past the turrets. And FNS is down. Gina Icebox once again tears you limb from limb. And then doesn't look back at the explosion.
Even when NRG have done everything right, it still goes wrong. They've been in winning positions. It's been Ethan putting them in winning positions. That swing back yellow, the reactions to get that kill, so sick, all for naught, yet again.
Damn.
Name any of the players on MIBR. It seems someone's gonna just find a clutch out of nowhere, but on Icebox, yeah, it's Icebox. This man's at 19 and 7 right now. This is his map. This is his series.
Crushing end to the first half for NRG as we reminded why this is
Hey, you know
Icebox's
what?
map. He's 19 and 7. Let's go to a
39
quick
is
break,
fine
collect
too.
ourselves, and come back as NRG attempts quite the climb back into the game.
It's from Wayfair. I'll get the name for you right now. It's from Modway. It's the Bixi, B-I-X, or I'm just gonna type it. Here you go. Oh, sorry, Timmy. Also, this is the best Gatorade flavor. I don't make the rules. The lime cucumber is insane. I
So
want a new
Haven
TV console.
was a 13-6 for MIBR. A more
Gross,
display of
this shit is
honest, gas.
gas.
Strats, maybe some odd execution moments for NRG that put them behind.
It's
Icebox
lime
has been
cucumber.
completely different. An absolute spectacle. Individuals finding
How
unreal
do you
clutches.
just know your stuff
and
like
not
that?
just on our MIBR side of things. Like
Myself?
Ethan, for a team that's only won 3 rounds in that first half on the attack side,
Might be my last
16
option.
frags is a big deal. He's
this shit
he's
is
trying, man.
gas.
He's leading
I
the
know
way.
ball.
He's got crazy
Thank you
numbers
for the
on the
tier one,
board, and
Una.
this is what
Thank
people
you.
have been clamoring for. Where is EG Ethan been at? Well, he's showing up today. He needs some help. Someone's got to step up alongside him as we get onto
I went to
this
my
defense.
orders.
Uphill battle for NRG. That's been
on
the
Wayfair,
story
and I
of
just found
this
it.
series.
Maybe the 2-1.
into the pistol now. MIBR on the attack side. So I'm the only player to get close to Ethan. That was like 3 kills randomly through a high tide. Don't know how you replicate that. Marta gets forward, tucks, but he's not able to deal with the overwhelming numbers advantage that MIBR boast, and now they're going to get busy. So I'm going to see a lot of this coming. And is hoping to make use of the one way, but Birdo wants to shock him and force him back.
Imagine,
Ethan
my
again
memory's not that good.
chimes in. He's over on the site itself now, and NRG, as hard as that first half has been, they are down to Cloud.
Okay, great job from FNS, able to win that fight over in mid. And now he can group up with the rest of the team, and they should just be able to trade things out in safe fashion, seal up this round.
I got the spike.
Cortese has definitely seen better days.
And Brock even has a shock dart here that he can throw. There it goes.
Yeah.
Because of that Cortesia. He
The
knew he could
9-3
commit to
is
the plant without low
doable
HP. He
on
would go
Icebox.
down. Being despite the wall obscuring the view, and now they're just going to fall back over towards A. No reason for energy, excuse me, to separate from each other. Stay as a pack. If they re-hit, cool. If not, we retake 3 versus 2. Brock has got his recon cycled back
30
up.
seconds left.
Verno here has his as well. So it's a question of whether you use it now or actually as NRG are trying to set up for a retake.
It's definitely a weight on it.
Ah, see the nano swarms? Whoop.
Oh, just barely.
Oh,
wait.
oh!
What?
He's just backed into that, folks. No 2 ways about
What's
it.
that?
Cortese is the
He did that so
architect.
Frono could try to clutch on energy.
Yeah,
again.
that's fine. The architect of his own demise, though, I will say. I guess he likes to live a little dangerously. So Verno still has this recon to play with, and he hears so much of this action. It may not matter, though. Here's one. Good start. Damage backs away now. Recon ball
That
is going to
double
be
think
destroyed,
is
but the vulnerable
crazy.
hits. Verno's going to wait it out and then swing it again instantly. It's scary for Brocky's low.
Yes. That's you on the KJ?
IGL.
Surely on the other
Locks it
KJ,
down.
right? Like
Gets
me and
them back in
Pujan
the
are.
game, won that really
Hey.
important fight
Yeah.
in mid.
Yeah.
1v1, I believe that was against Shenum. Recovers the round
Yeah.
after Mata fails to collect early in that one and done position.
Last player standing.
Everyone gets one.
Imagine if I die.
Oh my god, he's full rage. He's raging. He's actually raging. He's actually raging.
Is he? Can we check in on that, please?
He's chill.
I think he's chill.
He's chill.
Maybe he does,
So,
Midas.
pretty cool to me. Again, we know. Cortese, young player.
Are you ever
really driven.
able to hear
Got
Katie
to catch him on
screaming?
the couch last week. I know a moment like that would
She's
definitely
like-
gotten in his head. MIBR.
Yeah, I maybe if I was like her next door neighbor, I think I would be able to.
Has that lone sheriff
But-
trying to take point against the enemy jet. Mata, who's picked up the outlaw this time.
Okay, Icebox wants to play and he's already getting himself into Crow's Nest.
I'm actually surprised that she doesn't get noise complaints. I can't lie, because we were hanging out
Passes through the wall, but Ethan had
and
eyes
we
on
got
that
a noise
location.
complaint. So I'm like,
Tough to make those peeks through the
wait,
wall
we're
and getting
ooh,
Nice.
like we're getting a noise complaint right now, but not when we're all hanging. Like,
Nothing like a little pick-me-up to get you
not
back
when
into the
Katie's
game.
screaming.
Still a 4-round deficit for NRG. A bonus round here, though, that's pretty reasonable weaponry-wise. This is that kill on Icebox.
How did MIBR qualify for playoffs with one map win? I think it's their specific group.
All weapons
I'm
brought
pretty
into
sure.
this. You can't ask.
Like
for a
one
better
group is
situation
more
for
competitive
NRG
than the
to try and
other.
build momentum in this second half. Starting it down
Maybe her
by
neighbors
6,
are chill as
rally
fuck.
back into this game. Keep their playoff
actually,
hopes alive
maybe.
for stage 1. They came into this year as such a massive favorite, and it would just be tragic to see them go out.
MIBR by and large are respecting the outlaw buy here.
My
with
neighbors
4
are very
full armors.
chill. Thankfully.
I like this from NRG in the bonus round. They've stacked up 4 towards A. They are just playing forward together. Throw something unorthodox into the mix. If MIBR overcommit, they'll be running into some serious crossfires. Mata, snappy headshot.
That's a good way to deal with full armor for sure. Gentleman's gotten pretty deep here, but it's that fairly standard.
She screams
kitchen
more than
turret
any
location.
streamer I've ever watched.
And it was active as FNS is.
More than Melee?
I wonder if Mata heard that drop. I think he did. I think he was just close enough. Okay, 1 for 1. That's totally fine in the eyes of NRG.
Oh no, you're kidding. You've got to be kidding. Okay, in gets Cortesia now. Set the architecture up for a post-plant scenario and your harbor wall.
Those are the kind of timings that Cortesia loves to take. That I think in kickoff he was honestly taking too many of them. And since then, in stage 1, I think he's really refined his play. He's done a great job at picking his spots and finding.
How did he get past the alarm bot? Was there a crack in it?
If Adazine saw
I don't watch Melee. Oh.
But Som is making his way over from mid. Okay, ready for the dart instantly. Icebox. Always
actually, I don't even hear her scream that often. I feel like I only see the clips.
Eventually, he's going to have to fight for this territory now. It's Cortesia, in fact, that deals 3 in the round. And here we go again. Doesn't matter what you do right at the start of the round. MIBR find a way to unravel you.
Needs to see how Cortesia was able to do
fried
that
vocal
on the
cords.
replay, and then
See, like,
just
is
swings
it
off of the contact
because I feel like if Katie took
an easy third.
the peaking,
This
the
is the
peak
crucial
mute
moment, though.
or whatever it is.
The Sentinel of MIBR just finding that window. Oh, what? Spray transfer
Off,
to the Vandal, but
off her mic, it might be close.
just getting into B.
FNS so bad.
In fairness, a decent game for FNS, and it was a pretty wicked timing that Cortesia was able to find. Don't be fooled, folks. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good narrative, though.
Oh my god, Mata is so weak, has to dash away.
God, none of this defensive util has really helped NRG get breathing room on this A side. MIBR are determined to push up on this.
They are stacked up, quad players fighting in 2s, NRG.
Oh, he's so deep up mid.
Yeah, Shenum recognizes that he can get forward!
Oh, surely not another one. That would be enough to do you in. Shenum now looking for the ace. It's Som, though, will cut his reign of terror short. Meanwhile, though, Spike's headed over towards B. And Som can't get his team out of the doldrums here as MIBR. Another giant step taken towards wrapping this one up 2-0.
And that certainly feels like a nail being drilled into the coffin by Shenum, who picks off Finesse on the rotate, and then after the fact, again, just it's recognizing that this NRG team are quad stacked, they are fighting towards A. He can get really far forward, take all of that space, catches them off on the rewrap back towards mid.
And this is house money. MIBR are already qualified for stage 1 playoffs.
Oh, they're vibing.
Yeah, having an absolute ball.
Good speak.
I mean, that being said, of course, you still want to win the match because you do play for the championship points, which are really important to getting to champs later in the year. So
and getting a good seeding in playoffs, right? Crucial.
Every win matters.
Do not want to start. Starting that lower bracket would be pretty rough.
NRG have fully forced into this, by the way. Finesse, that's left him with just the Judge. Ethan has the Guardian. A lot of light/regen armors. Here's the offensive lockdown that Cortesia has built up. Well, the kills that he's been finding to make sure that that A site is fully vacant of defenders. MIBR can get in there, plant for free. And then in the post-plant, they're going to have this Viper's Pit nightmare for NRG to get back in.
And after this is no more money, but basically
that looks like a chicken nugget.
Prestiges of their finances.
It looks like Iowa.
Playing forward because the walls, the cascades are being cycled by MIBR. It's further stifling NRG from re-entering.
Adazine so far forward as well. Thought he might have found a timing there, but Icebox is brought down in a trade. And then Adazine, he's just a bit exposed. Plenty of shooters though left here for NRG, but FNS has a good weapon for this situation.
They don't have drone or dart.
Judge in hand, but Som deals with Cortesia. Their Viper's Pit, though, does persist.
Their first molly onto the spike, further delay. Verno just biding his time.
Shock darts here for Verno as well, continuing to be able to disrupt. He sees a player drop on in. It's going to be Geronimo, he says. No chance for a defuse. It's Verno into the shock dart. And FNS is far too late.
It's just too much delay from the setup that MIBR had. And look, the layers of that they didn't just play back because they had the pit down. No, let's just keep playing forward off of our harbor utility that can stifle NRG coming out of the chokes. And then once they're done dealing with that, now they have to deal with the pit.
If you can speak in English right now and tell me exactly what you want, I will give you that whole bag of treats.
Like in this exact moment, Brock on such low HP, one shock dart is more than enough damage.
There's no way that NRG can get 5 rifles this next round. It's not viable.
Wait, I see him in the corner of the webcam right there.
Oh my god, he's like double.
How do I speak in English?
Double glass cannon to get Vandals, light armors. It's a rough buy. Mata is not done with this match yet. Takes the fight to Cortezia, finds that opening duel, and that's a tough task against one of MIBR's star players. One of the best raw aimers in the league.
10 bacon strips?
There's a reckoning here to make it a little uncomfortable for MIBR if they take too long or give you a good retake option alongside the Hunter's Fury. Mata hears a lot of this.
You know, Mata pushing up. He was hoping that would have pushed MIBR into the setup on B, but they haven't fallen for it.
Forlorn hope that there would be enough to scare the attack side
Damn,
away.
he's alone.
They're just confident to
Look how far everyone is.
Still though, decent here for retakes. A Hunter's Fury, Artisan's able to skid away on the rope. That's risky business. And here's that attack side reckoning now. Awkward for NRG if they want to try and set up here in the back of the A site. This will allow for the plant.
And now in the post plant, Hunter's Fury for Verno. Passive position. Ready to fire that off at the last moment.
There's Ethan's reckoning now. Dart thrown out. Icebox happen to stand still for the time being. And Chenov just hit the one tap. Happen to play now in rafters. A 1-for-1 is good enough for Kim. Verno a little bit early here on the Hunter's Fury. Wants to disrupt NRG as they attempt this. And oh, that's a big hit. Brock falls. They couldn't get any sweeter for young Verno. And Ethan has 20 points of health inside this Cove. He's going to try and go with it, but he's lit. It is all but impossible from here, folks. Not with a roar, but with a whimper. NRG capitulates. And MIBR are done playing with their food.
They like to call it a revenge tour, but that one only had 2 stops. Very brief shows, actually, from Verno.
I cannot believe I was worried
today, but then when it comes to Icebox, it is
that it was going to go
map.
really long.
He takes over
Holy
as
shit.
expected.
I think
Drops
this is
23
the fastest
on
VCT day I've ever
NRG
seen.
for a compelling win from the Brazilian side, who look to be one of the best teams that we've got in Americas. NRG, the struggles unfortunately continuing. They can't get it together today. They started hot on Haven, but after that first 4-round streak,
it was like
MIBR
12-6 and then 12-6 again.
The team individually really looking electric, top to bottom. All 5 players had their moments. Stunning stuff.
And we talked about it. This was 2 maps that we've not seen NRG on. Essentially an unknown. So MIBR walk into this game saying, hey, we've done this before, we played these maps, we feel confident, we beat C9 on Haven, we've also looked really good on Icebox prior. We played the double controller composition really well, and again, when Icebox gets going with that defensive op and isn't respected adequately, he will run away with the game.
Oh, as soon as he picked it up, it was what, 4 rounds? I think he had 3 first kills. Crazy stuff from him. Cortezia in the clutch. Some of those flank timings from Shenum when he got that.
I don't see them winning any match after that
the
C9
last
game.
couple rounds. Just so sick, man. I mean, coming into this, we were talking about it when I was looking at the stats compared to all of the other teams.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of when that game happened.
In the average stats between them, and it just really is highlighted on a game like this
Italy.
in Icebox, where you're seeing every single player bring out these highlight reel moments. They all
I
have
go to
that
Italy.
star
But I
power.
want
They
to
all had
go
their
to like the
moments today.
countryside.
This was such a decisive victory.
And
I've learned to not put my points on
that is
energy.
headed into playoffs, and they've got a pretty impressive map pool, like a lot to work with now. They're going to be dangerous. We're going to continue to see these youngsters step up. And the hype about Verno being in this team, it's clearly real. Whatever didn't work out with NRG has definitely hit the mark on this MIBR squad. And it's one of the more unlikely stories, a young player, coming into a team that prior was not speaking English.
Yeah, I'm going to
All the
watch
players at
Jenny.
MIB that are, though, adapting and their own young talent. Chenom, Cortezia stepping up alongside Artisan in his 2nd year here in franchising and delivering some beautiful gameplay alongside Icebox. There's every reason to be excited about this team that Icebox and Fraud handpicked for one purpose, and that's to be the best in the world. Gonna head down to the stage now, of course, with Rivington for our Verizon post-match interview with Cortezea.
All right, I am here
I
with
just messaged
Cortezea.
Ian,
They get the win,
and he said, I mean, I told Katie if Energy wins, I'll suck one, so thank God I don't have to suck one, right? I was like, bro.
You're playing crazy. What was the change? What's it for?
So it was not my fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yesterday I went to the mall to try to get a haircut, and I just asked the barber, don't need to cut the beard, just cut it up, just line it up. And that's all, and he messed it up all things. He destroyed me. He destroyed me. For the first time, someone destroyed my mustache, yeah.
Is it coming back?
100%.
100%. There
Next
you
month,
go.
next
Anybody
month.
that's worried, it's coming back. I got to ask you next about
Wonder
the
why
turtleneck.
he didn't
next
stop
about the
him.
turtlenecks. We see Icebox wearing these. Is it?
Unless it
is
was like
just a
they
choice by
just
you, or are
full
you trying
sent
to
it. They were
bring
like,
in a little bit of that Icebox power.
And it was just Jover.
100%. If Aspas do, I'll do it again. But this turtleneck we bought when we are going to the Ireland, because there is so cold. And here on the stage is cold as well, so I'm really trying to use this now. Sometimes I'm sweating, but usually I'm comfortable.
Overall, just cooking. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Playoffs are coming in your rookie year. How are you feeling? How
He
are
looks like
things?
Brimstone.
Are you really happy with your play right now? And what are you excited
his
about
beard.
playoffs?
Yeah, I'm trying to improve my Sandal game. I have a lot to improve, so I'm happy with the win. I'm always happy with the win, but I need to improve a lot of things. Probably I don't need it to, but I probably can do a better.
Because don't the
series
barbers
against
normally
Energy
have
today,
like
but
a mirror
we won.
right in front of you?
That's all. I'm happy to be on the playoffs, but I'm not satisfied. I wanted the Masters and the Champions, so that's all.
All right, all right. I mean, you got the team, you got the coaching staff, and I want to ask you, what is it like coming in under Fraud, being coached by somebody who's been
that's true.
in FPS for so long? What's that like?
Bro, Fraud is
In
a
your head,
legend.
you're just
Everybody
like, wow,
knows.
that's a lot of hair coming off.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we trust a lot in Fraud. If he says something, we just do it. We don't try to question him, but yeah, he's really good. I'll trust him. We trust in all players of the team. I trust in all my teammates, so that's a good relationship.
Perfect. A few more questions for you. Who are you excited to face in playoffs?
Oh, G2 probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was
that.
really close the last match, so I want a revenge.
And final question. Obviously, this is a big win just to get today. It's nice to beat a team. But was this win also for Verno, so he could get that win over Energy?
Verno is very happy with this win. I can tell you that. He really put some effort on this game. He was trying a lot, and he did.
All right, awesome, Cortezea. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations on the win. MIBR continue to rack up the W's, and we're going to go over to match point. We got a W over there. It's Icebox and Verno. Take it away.
Yes.
That's a good start.
We have the power. Welcome back, everyone, to Match Point. Let's put Tactibear down gently from the ears. That has to hurt. Hey, everyone. Golden Boy here alongside Icebox and Verno. You know those guys. They happen to just crush and win their game against NRG, and they have officially locked in their spot for playoffs. So congratulations, guys. You are set to go. But you're probably wondering what we're doing here and why they're fighting with the grabbers from this morning. Well, we're going to play our favorite nondescript, non-advertised, because we can't legally say the name, Tumbling Towers game. Yes. Totally not a name with a J. Now, you, of course, are familiar with the game here. All right, but the twist is we're going to use the grabbers to grab the wood blocks, place them on top, and then I'm going to interview the guys, okay? So Icebox, since you're pretty much like the GOAT, why don't you just go ahead and go first? And while I'm at it,
you're fucked, bro.
Verno, how's it feel to get that win, buddy?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, we heard
I hate this game.
We heard some dialogue.
I suck at it.
Today.
Yeah.
Except sometimes I was missing. I was like I made like a couple mistakes, but most of the time I was playing really well today, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, you had some incredible moments for sure. Look at Icebox go. He went for the bottom. That's a bold strategy. That's a bold move.
That's a good strategy.
Okay, it's out, so now you gotta, okay, so Icebox is doing the two-handed technique.
Oh my God.
But even with the two-handed technique, he's struggling.
I don't need the two-handed technique.
Okay, Verno says he does not need, wait a minute, we're gonna move this around real fast.
You're gonna make it fall, bro.
No, trust, dude, I'm actually.
He's been bragging out there.
I'm kind of goated on the stick, so there you go. All right, next up. All right, Icebox, congratulations. You have to feel good about that. Did you feel like this was going to be one of those games
Alright, I
for
need to sort something
MIBR.
out right now.
Not that it was going to be easy, because no game is easy here, but were you confident coming into this?
Yeah, like for every single match that I have, I always go with oh my god, bro.
Already?
Oh my god, bro. That's not the speed run, bro.
We never got it. Hey, you know what? The confidence was in the server, not necessarily here for the tumbling
I was confident. I was confident.
You were confident. Here. Yeah. You like put it together here. Well, we'll put it together and continue to talk. But I guess as you know, we look forward here. What is the what is the capability? Like, what's the peak for this team? Because it feels like every week we see you guys. And you get better and better and better. Is that how it feels for you, Verno, when you're with this team? Because it feels that way. And also, good God, you guys are terrible at this. So what do you think about that, Verno? Do you feel like there's more to show for MIBR?
Yeah, we're learning, like, I mean, we're still like a okay. So we're still like a new team.
Yeah.
So every week we're like realizing and like learning things.
Yeah.
And improving our map pool, etc. Like,
and clearly coordinating on Jenga builds here as well, doing a real good job.
Icebox doesn't know how to put them back though. He's putting them.
Icebox is just putting them back.
Yeah, and getting them out of the floor.
To be fair, he did say he didn't know how to play the game, so he's just kind of rolling with it. You know what I mean? I respect the hustle. Well, why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the standings? It's just good guys over here, just helping us out to clean the rug. Here we go. So Alpha Group all locked in because Evil Geniuses got that win here today. What'd you guys make of that EG win today? Did you see that one coming, Verno?
Yeah, I saw it coming.
You did? You did? Was it like anything like scrimming or against them, or you just kind of knew it was a matter of time?
No, it's not even a matter of time. It's just like EG have a play style that counter crew.
Ah, okay. So you felt like that was going to be probably their kryptonite in that one?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were going to win 100%. I thought it was going to be like 50-50 game.
Yeah, and it definitely, we thought that it could have been as well in that first couple rounds, but then after that, oh boy, just completely ran out of that one. Of course, now we do have one more spot left for grabs in the Omega group. These guys getting hard to work. But don't worry, folks. Don't worry, because we have plenty more games coming for you lovely people. Look at these guys fighting now. They're fighting with the grabbers. Okay, here are the matches you're going to be seeing on Friday. You got G2 going up against Cloud9, and then MIBR. You guys are going to be taking on Furia. Wow. So that will be the two matches on Friday. And, of course, we're also going to be back over, I believe, at the smoothie bar. Yeah, that's right. On Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be back in the lounge.
All right, I'm figuring something out right now. Everything is everywhere, all at once. All right. Ooh, I used the Merit blush, like the balm that kind of looks like a circle. It looks like a button in the color Mood, and then I used the 3CE blush. I forgot what it's called, but I have it on my Instagram, on my reels. I have like a blush routine. Plug. What's up? No, don't say L Ethan. Ethan fried. I feel like doing makeup every day would suck. Okay, I can't lie, sometimes it does suck. Like, I feel like my makeup looks really good today, but that's because I like really sat down and did it, but it's so much work. Plug, thank you. This is my first time doing like pierced nails. Uni loves it when I pet him with this finger, like the one with the big cross on it. He's like, ooh. That's the spot. What am I listening to right now? Let me change the title. vibing because I don't know. I'm gonna be watching the Jenny concert. Wait, what's the games for next week? G2, C9, MIBR, Furia, Sen 2G, Crew, 100 Thieves, EG, Loud, Energy, Love. I don't think I'm gonna watch it though, because it's the first game. Wait. Sorry. Okay, I'm here. No, I left. So I don't gotta watch party. Sun versus 2G is gonna be quick. Yeah. Actually, you never know, cause oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought Crew and EG were gonna be closer. In fact, I thought it was gonna be the opposite. Or closer to the opposite. But it was not. So you never know, really. I hate being so ugly and broke. Okay. Wait, who did Crew play for the 3-0?
Deathmatch. Warm up.
They played 2G, then wait. Yeah, Sen and Loud. I guess that kind of makes sense. I wonder how groups are drawn. Also wonder why they don't just have every team play each other. Is that crazy? Like the fact that some teams will never play each other for the year is crazy. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know how they draw the groups. Maybe it's random, but I feel like they shouldn't do groups. I don't know if that's a crazy shout. I also don't know the logistics, so.
Remember, no one wants to die out here.
No.
You don't always get what you want.
Fight.
Oh no.
Weapons up. Comes open. I'll take it.
Oh my god. Okay, you guys know how I have 2 TikToks? I have a TikTok for like fashion and beauty and makeup, and then I have one for gaming. And like when I'm on my second TikTok, I don't really like gaming videos just because I want it to be like separate. You know, like I'm logged onto different ones for different reasons. And I log on to like my gaming one and I'm just scrolling. This is the first time I'm scrolling in a while that's like not my friends tab or like posting. And the first video that pops up on my For You page is some guy analyzing like these 2 TikTokers that just post clips of themselves to like funk music, and they're just exposing them for cheating. And I've never seen their videos before, and I'm like, what? Whoa. Basically, they not only do they cut their frames, but they also just cheat. Like they have cheats on. But like you can't see the cheats, but they're cheating. And they're posting clips of Swift play in their funk videos. And I'm like, what the fuck?
All right.
No, and the video was basically like,
Target down.
it was basically showing that they aren't even like doing it for money or anything. They don't make the videos longer than a minute, so they can't even like make money off of them. And they just keep getting their accounts banned and then playing on a new one. So they're just doing it for the fun of it. That's crazy. Oh. Thanks, Apple Jam. Chat, I'm gonna start doing that.
That's a kill.
Dominating.
The fuck?
One down.
Oh. Yo. Wait. Damn.
Remaining.
Qué huevonada. Make it interesting.
Oh my god.
One kill remaining.
Got them.
No, you fucker. I'm bananas. Thanks, man.
Not bad for an old man.
Okay, wait. I'm scared Charlie needs to pee. Okay, but I've also heard everything hits different on land, so maybe surely surely it's just because of land, not because they're a bro or whatever. Soul City. Oh. I added it to the queue. I have 5 ping and my Phantom sucks. Okay, wait, when I used to have 5 ping back at my parents' house, now I have like 8. But even when I had 3 in Korea, that shit felt insane. Insane. And I was on some fuck-ass mouse. It was like 40 pounds. I think I'm just shit. No. Never. I'm Diamond 1. Hi, Cosmo. Oh fuck, my game's popped already. Wait, what does that mean? The clothes name? I don't want to say it. Aha ha. Aha ha. I have no idea. Also, why do I feel like I've drank so much of this and I'm only like that much done? Also, I do not understand how people play without music. I feel like I'm gonna go mad if I don't have a little something going on. Yeah. I think I can squeeze in a game. It starts at 7:45, right? I might leave the game if it doesn't.
Silence! Yeah, that's right.
Enemy spotted B. I'll find you.
Oh, what the heck? I got shit on.
We found one.
Oh, one's Hall, one CT.
So small.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
It's 28 ounces.
That Reyna is not as fearless as
Yep.
she appears.
That's what I'm saying. Cucumber. Ah! Cucumber Gatorade is gas. Hi, Eric. That's a crazy way to spell Eric, unless I'm saying it completely wrong.
Spike down mid.
There's the spike. Spike drop. Enemy A. Enemy down. I have the spike.
I'm gonna go play A. Can someone help me?
One enemy remaining.
Have I? Do you have a star?
Right there. I'll find you.
Nice.
It be so. Everyone but knife.
That was good, but there is more to do.
Weapon here.
On n'est pas sorti de bench. Here.
No, it's so good. Eric.
One here.
Erica? Erica.
Bring them down.
Fade art. I'm coming to I. Give me a sec.
I got the spike. Spike drop. Where are you? Bring them down.
This one heaven.
One saw one CT. Heaven. Shit, billing.
Last player standing.
I forgot. Or like, I was gonna be like, oh, our chamber didn't calm that his trip is down. But like, how is our chamber all the way over here and I expect the trip to be still up?
I take this song very seriously.
Yeah, I'm asked to right now. No, okay, sometimes some people spell Colin, like we've known. Oh, me and Colin have...
I'll take it next round.
Yeah.
They are so dead.
They've known him for like years. And they'll still spell it Colin with one A or one L. One A. One L, and I'm like, I don't want to be like, it's Colin with two L's. So I just don't say anything. You suck.
One secret. Okay, done. Buff. They're buff there.
Player standing. Spike down A.
Got to target it. Obscuring vision.
Forgive me if I overextend. Old habit.
Oh my god. Let me take mid. I'm an eye art.
This is business.
Stand on business.
I'll find you.
I fucked up my
Spike down mid.
Gotcha fun. My turn. I have to spike. Reloading.
Try again. My ult is ready.
I'll spike. Blocking sight.
I'll spawn.
Spike down mid.
They be me.
Bring them down.
It's you and me.
Oh, they got the bomb. That's fine. They're both there. Oh hell nah! Not that. Oh no! No, it's okay. You know what? They didn't. They weren't even art. That's fine.
He's out wide.
One tree. Okay, but I also. How much aura did I lose? Well, I was like, I'm gonna eye art. I missed my eye. Thank you, Kia. How are you? Dude, don't are we surprised? He has the werewolf knife. Be long stalking. Wendy's. I look like the Wendy's lady.
I've done more with less. Keep fighting.
What?
Where are you?
Show me a
Nice.
But
Bring them down.
Headshot.
Catch them. Bring them down.
Where? Take them!
Mark one. Where are you? Marked one. One enemy remaining.
nice. Probably not.
What's up? Promise me. I need a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Thank you.
Sorry, my balls are all tiny and
Anyone
shriveled
feeling
and
generous?
tiny. Where's the confidence? Okay, you know what? I will show you confidence. Can I have a buy, please?
Teşekkürler.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run that shit down. You want confidence? I will give you peak confidence. Type shit. Okay, he took that from me.
You feel like
Run it down.
yeah, I see.
Cover my lead. I'm planting.
Can you guys come back to me? My ult is ready. Or at least one. It's you and me.
Good job. Side.
Fuck! Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, wait, now every time I scream, I think of the guy that has my stream on while he's trying to sleep. I'm so sorry. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. How we did. Nice.
Last one down.
They have courage.
EXO?
No one is
EXO. I like the EXO one. Rivalry, I feel like it hits once in a while.
Despite, don't forget that.
Rivalry is the one with the little animals on it.
Focus now. Eyes up.
I'm so sorry. See?
Get out of my way. Bring them down. Where are you? Bring them down. We'll catch them.
Is dead silent, dude.
Oh, we're planning.
Enemy down.
Spike down A.
I went to calm.
Down.
Okay. I haven't played off stream in a long time. I used to play so much better off stream because I was like, oh, I can focus. But now I play on stream so often that
Last player standing.
I need the stimulation of chat and like talking to people, or else I would genuinely will go crazy. I get bored.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
I got the spike.
Lindsay.
Bosch got me. Keep fighting.
I swear to God.
Rest is overrated.
It's a thing, streaming and playing, not that easy. Well, okay, but like the last time I played off stream, I was like losing my shit because I like had no one to talk to. Like, yeah, I could talk to my duo, but like they don't want to talk to me as much as I talk to like you guys right now. Or I don't know if they do, but I'm not gonna assume that they do. Fade B.
Ready.
Reyna opping. Oh.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, I just had a whiff.
One was pushing straight. One CT, one straight.
Reyna was all last.
Player standing.
Okay, I was gonna comment, but I was like, wait. Imagine LeBron James was your duo.
We get a pick. We move in. Got it?
If only. Or a depth for the next 50. Hey! Hey! You can't flop in battle though. Oh, you can for surely. That's called being washed. Yeah. Someone break the eye from art.
Here. Bring them down.
Okay.
That's a star I cannot. Taking cover.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Last player standing.
Fun. My turn.
I can't give it if I want to shoot it. Let's try mid again.
Breathe. Then commit.
Competitive games are shit. I've been playing Dave the Diver. I played yesterday.
I just default for a second. I'm
Yeah,
popping ult.
they have an op, that's why. They eyed here last round. Or the round before.
Bring them down.
Only.
We found one.
Why did I shift walk? Am I fucking fucked? 40 clove link.
It's you and me.
Last player standing.
Oh, 140.
Spike down B. Last round in the half.
I kill.
Spend it.
Bathroom TV. Damn.
ISO, I can give you this van if you want to go entry. I want to work this round. I sell the Spectre. And request over.
I need a gun. Thank you.
Where are you? Marked one. I have the spike.
I have ult.
Obscuring for pulling them in. There, take them.
Catch them.
I secret. Good jet.
Alright.
Spike planted. Face your fear.
Can you jump pick it?
Find you. Still waiting. One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Last player standing. Thrifty.
Take their guns. Feet.
Switching sides.
Okay, wait, no. Is it one of those like bath,
I got your backs.
like TVs so you can watch something when you're taking a bath? I feel like that's peak. No, I fuck with it. I thought Dave the Diver would what? Honestly, I fuck with it.
Bring them down.
There.
Nothing linked.
Blocking vision.
Where are you?
Reloading.
Spike down B.
He's pushing street.
Hey, switch tree. I'm gonna flank the guy beam.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh yeah. I might play Dave the Diver later.
Spike planted.
Oh my god, you know what would have been crazy if he hid right here. Okay, wait, I'm excited that you guys like it though. Dave the Diver is literally a game where you hunt for fish and then you run a sushi restaurant at night. But there's like a whole storyline apparently. Ew.
Oh, they try.
Clutch.
Easy.
Oh yeah, you have guns.
When we go out there,
You
someone
can
dies.
use guns
Carry
in that game in water. Okay, I asked one of my friends, you guys know Asta Bush or Ambush on Twitch? It's like an Apex streamer, but she's been like doing variety. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do variety because I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it, especially like story games where like people have played it before. But they were like, oh, some people just love the game so much that they want to see your reaction and like rewatch the game, and I was like, oh.
I'll find you.
What?
One more mid. I think the guy.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice. That's not
Spike
tree.
down B.
What do we learn by fighting ourselves? Thinking out loud.
I did sell weed in game, and you did watch. Wait, can I get your sheriff?
Got you, babe.
Oh. Dude, that made my stomach turn a little bit mid.
Bring them down. Enemy spotted mid. Nice. Concealment.
Okay, wait, you can't blame me for whiffing.
Stand here.
I feel like he just dropped a bomb on me.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Dude, did you know, like, when I brought up Jennifer Coolidge, nobody except for Subi knew what I was talking about. Like, you guys didn't know who
Whatever
Jennifer
happens,
Coolidge was.
start
I was like, what?
Don't panic.
Usually I don't know.
That's for your aim.
Hi,
Alright, so
Cookie.
can you go play A?
Find you. Still waiting.
It's you and me.
Oh my god. You got taken.
Reloading.
Down, really, really.
Yatasha.
One enemy remaining.
Bring them down.
Oh shit.
You can tell a person's character by their first action.
She's from, Legally Blonde. I can't do her impression. But if you look up Jennifer Coolidge, she has a very distinct, like, voice. Okay, also, like, it's my fault for expecting men to, like, watch Legally
Wait, go hop on
Blonde.
A, I'll hold art.
Can you smoke?
I'll push me.
Catch them.
Enemy spotted A. Stop the
Bring them down.
Next.
Good trade.
Our mid's open.
Where are you?
30 seconds left.
B.
One enemy remaining.
Must be. Nice. No, not stupid blonde. Legally blonde.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
I actually really liked the movie because I didn't watch it until like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. And I was like, wait, this is kind of insane. It's like Mean Girls though. You know?
Get out of my way. Gotcha, fun.
ready.
My turn. We'll catch them.
No distraction.
Bring them down. They're blind with fear.
Last player standing.
I should have just peeked. I think it was better than White Chicks.
Spike planted.
Pry open their minds. Find the weakness.
How much did you spend on Val? I have no idea. No, I think that was fine. I should have... I don't even know if I... No, I just should have killed one.
I'll find you. Bring them down.
There's two art.
I just keep a main space. Okay.
I'm smoke off.
No, she.
Yeah,
Spike down mid.
I have
Fade and
bomb, I have
jet.
bomb.
They're through art, through art.
the one side.
Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
I thought it
was art, was art.
Alright, spot.
We have spike.
Except 40.
Find you.
Kind of scary, no?
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a
I'm just
team.
doing it off of
So,
vibes.
what's the plan?
I'm not tactical enough to be like, I'm gonna use a phantom.
Thanks.
Defense. I'm just doing off vibes. I like Nightbot. Don't beef with them. Beef with
I'll play here and I'll bait out.
Where are you?
They're here. B. Heavy.
I think it's all me.
Back.
fix this time.
Yeah. That makes sense. The phantom thing. Like, I know when you play smokes you're supposed to be using phantom so you can spray and like initiator and shit. But I cannot be bothered. You smoked, man.
Bring them down.
This one art.
Oh, I get shit on. One main, one art. They're defaulting.
Pushing B.
Wait,
It's
140.
2B.
Two more. One backside, one main.
Default.
It's you and me.
Last player standing.
Oh my fucking god, you big rat.
Spike planted.
Stopping fire.
I could be good. My bad.
Weapon choice. It is so personal.
Hey, Fimo, I'm good.
Gun, and it tells me who you are.
Hope you've been good too.
Is that a knife for Amy?
Yeah.
I'll hold your body, ISO.
If I don't fuck this up.
I'll find you. Get out of my way. Mark 3. Bring them down.
Just one top mid, top mid.
One enemy remaining.
That's A main, right?
Yeah, that's
on me.
Big on my top.
Flawless.
Nice. Oh my god, I didn't fuck up the eye.
Good eye.
I
It didn't shoot it, it just
We have plenty of time, oh. Here and now. Here and now.
Alright.
I'm gonna just retake A. Yo, don't act up.
ISO, can you play more towards mid? Or... Never mind.
No, I'm gonna push this.
Okay, you're good, you're good.
Where are you?
Going link.
Bring them down. Hush. Bring them down.
Both is speaking. One's A, I think.
That's mid top.
You had your fun. My turn.
Dude, I just got Lady Gaga! 80 fade. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Whoa. Save you?
Planted.
It's on B.
Who's cool? Oh, wow. Ooh, wow. I said don't act up and bro decided to act up.
Blocking sight.
This is nothing.
Nice. Dude, I literally gaslit myself because I heard the guy main and I was like, oh. He said, oh, there's one top mid. And I was like, wait, did I hear main or did I hear top mid? And then I just, yeah. No, okay, some of the stuff he was saying was confusing me too. I was like... Other than the last parts.
The hunt begins.
BB, BB.
Bring them down.
There's two mid, two mid.
Face your fear! Spike down B.
Reyna was mid. That unknown. It might have been both, low-key.
I have bomb, I have bomb.
I'm one.
One enemy remaining.
Fade, you sound like
Defenders
pipluptiny.
win. The nightmare is over.
Yeah, ISO and Fade, you guys are welcome for the carry.
Wait, I don't... Wait, who said that? Reyna was mid.
Yeah, ISO and Fade.
Wait, no, that was the jet. I was about to say... I thought the chamber said that. Like the... Oh, you're pipluptiny, because I was like... You said I sound like pipluptiny, but you call me babe? But no, it wasn't. But I respect him for pointing it out after the game. And not during. I was good at math in school. Too bad I don't remember anything. Supernova. I'm gonna go pee really quick. GG's. Bro. Okay, thank God you said something later, because usually if somebody points it out, like in the beginning of the game, I pie. But GG's. I'm gonna go pee. Okay, I went to pee, but then Colin was taking a nap, so I needed to take Cheddar out. Trust me, I was not paying for that long. Yes. If I was, that'd be very bad. Okay, I want to play more games, but Jenny starts soon. Anyway. Should I play some Dave the Diver? Until Jenny's set? This week is midterm week. Oh, good luck. Imagine I have the Edna haircut. Type shit. I missed Dave yesterday. Dave is fun. The Diver. The fuck? Yeah, that creeped me out to go back and open my Valorant just to report you. That was weird. I don't know. Friday fuck. Friday night. No, I actually am. Okay, Dave the Diver time. Okay, this is the first game where I actually like it without listening to music, which is crazy because I love listening to music. I love Svino. Oh wait, I need to change the game. Save the Diver, and then we'll my god, gun upgrade. Give me an op. Okay. Let me go down this way. Ooh. Girl. Don't snap at me. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna be watching Gentella. Ooh. Headshot. What's this? Ooh! Damn, girl. I'm using up all my bullets. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god. More keys? Okay, that's easier. That's easier than the other one. Okay, wait. My shit is too heavy, though. Like, I need to go all the way down, but it's too heavy. Am I even going the right way? Wait, how do I access my backpack again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna go up and return my stuff and then I'll come back down. Tab is this. Is it B? No. Okay, wait, what if I pick something up? How do I... Oh. Okay, wait, maybe I should go up and upgrade my backpack. I think I can do that, right? I forgot what... I think I pressed B. I think. Hold the blicky. Okay, I'm actually really glad it's like the AD. What the... Is that Ash? Hippity hop. Trading cards? Rash. Marine cards, you'll get fancier cards for catching higher grade fish. Okay. Dude, this fucking profile is killing me. Okay. I need to catch I need to catch a shark, or else Yoshi's gonna kill me. I swear I saw one earlier. Not today, but yesterday. are these nipple jellyfish? I'm scared of that thing. Okay. I need to find the shark. Ow. Okay. What the fuck? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, surely I should find the shark here, right? Ooh. Wait, do you guys think the pufferfish is bulletproof? Damn! Ow! Okay, another weapon upgrade. Ooh. Okay. I need to find a freaking shark. I picked the wrong thing. Give me the other gun back. I have 3 bullets in this hoe. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I got it. Play. Okay, now where is this damn... Oh wait, I'm gonna take the oxygen. Heavy shields. Okay, I need to find a shark and whatever signal they're talking about. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Oh, more ammo though. I'm supposed to go around? Oh my god, the fish is bleeding. I think that was me. Oops. I'm supposed to go up and around? Oh, there's the shark. No! Don't eat me! Oh. Oh my god, thank god. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Wait, how did I open my backpack? Oh. I will take out... Oh, wait. Oops. Actually, one. Wait. Yeah, one. Wait, how am I supposed to get down there then? What the hell? Wait, was there more I didn't get? Oh. I think it was one. Because I watch partied and then I... Pretty sure it was one. Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Wait, am I stupid, chat? Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to go down there yet. Good luck. Oh man. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna go up. I think I should be fine. I have the shark. I think I need better gear to go down. I know. Please don't freak me out. Wait, is this like solo leveling? Doesn't it like... Doesn't it take a lot to, like swim? So maybe Dave will be like super buff at the end of this. Right? You know how solo leveling, you just keep like getting super good. Okay, I need a better cargo box then. I don't know, I just need a lot of better stuff. Super buff. Okay. Wait, how do I Oh. I just wanted to see the animation. Yeah, Jenny says in 25 minutes, so I didn't want to play another game. Whoa. This guy is aura farming, no? Oh. That was me if I played another game of Valorant. Let's do this. And then this. Think of the 18 months. Thank you, Armu. Of course. Why would I ever say no? bitch! Oh. My bad. You're not a bitch. Oh yeah, I have stuff now. Oh wait, look at her fit. I can do this. Wait, is this off the menu? Oh, it is still on the menu. Oh, girl, I was pouring someone else's. I wish I could run faster. Ooh! Dude, that looks so good. I'm gonna start salivating. Oops. Dave! Sorry. Okay, well, I thought she already ate it. I didn't think that she, like, didn't eat it yet, and then I got, like, the, oh, this is disgusting as usual. Three blue shells. 500 doubloons. Oh my god, that looks so good. Shark fin. Yay. I need 20 followers and 2 researched recipes. Music. Okay, I'm only doing this because I hate the notifications on this. Okay. This game is ridiculous. It's so fun though. I'm drinking Gatorade. Blue seashell and brown seashell. What does that look like? Oh. That's chill. Oh. I fucked something up. I've had shark fin soup. I think shark fin soup is good. Oh, it's back. Okay. Geeked dolphin. Again? How? Oh my god. Have to cut it here? How? Y'all are hoes! Wait! No. Oh my god. Oh. I need subtitles. Old bar. Okay, well now I need to find oxygen. Oh, I found a shell already. Okay, oxygen. A bat? Oh hell yeah! Get your ass. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait, why is this moving? Cool. You have the 42 months, Kai. Thank you. I hope you've been good. Got another shark. Bitch. No, I'm so stupid. Wait, where's that ammo box that I had? Oh. I think I need a... What the... I think I need a better grapple. Wait. Unless... Am I him? I am him. Really need this, right? Wait. Still heavy. Okay, I just literally can't pick anything up. But I want to finish this mission. Oh, but I need this. Fuck. Okay, I will take out another one. Fuck! Oh, is it still too heavy? Okay. Go this way. Your melee weapon is a bat? Well, clearly it worked a little bit. Not that I freaked out or anything. Okay. What is this? Interesting. Let me go down this way. What the fuck is that? I don't know if y'all saw that, but wait, I went too low. Did I go the wrong way? Okay, I think I did go the wrong way. Oh my god, it's in 10 minutes. Okay, I need to find this damn signal. I wonder where I'm supposed to go though, because I thought this was too... What is this? Okay. The voices. Okay, wait, I want to go fight that scary thing that I saw earlier. This was like one of my favorite sharks. That thing? wait, I'm gonna die. Big ass tip! Thank you for the 5 gifted wide. Thank you. Bruh, I should have not gone for that thing. A bomb? Okay, well, now I know not to get ambitious. Why did I do that to myself? Now I don't know if I should go back in the water before her set, because her set is in like 6 minutes. What stage is she on? Coachella times. Outdoor. Okay, let me okay, my YouTube stream is gonna go down. For surely. There's no way it doesn't. Oh. Oh, 07 YouTube. The game, Ryan, is called Dave the Diver. Alright. Goodbye, YouTube. I'm ending the YouTube stream so I don't get fucking nuked by YouTube. But if you guys want to watch me watch Jenny perform, you gotta go to Twitch. Twitch privileges.